7:07 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian here with you. 7 o'clock hour, so Lauren and Jake are here on your radio, streaming at our website, Q92radio.com, and now we are live video-wise on Q92's Facebook and Q92's YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good one out there. It's Thursday. We are almost there to Friday. When we get to Friday, that means we got a Labor Day weekend staring us right in the face. That's right. We're all going to be off on Monday. How amazing is that? So, a lot of talk this morning about week dragging on, long week. I get it.
It does seem long.
But that finish line's, it's there. It's there. When we get to it, we don't get 2 days. We get 3 days.
Yeah, we do.
So hey, look at that glass. Is that half full?
I think it is.
Oh, man, let's go. What do we got for you here this morning? If you listen to the show this week, carbon copy. This hour we have got Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic tickets to give away.
Just hit me.
In the 7 o'clock hour, we're going to give those away. That game is Sunday. College football kicks off this weekend. How cool is that? You could be there to see Virginia State take on Benedict College. 8 o'clock hour, the Black Crows coming to MGM at Northfield Park. That concert might be hard to handle. We're going to give away tickets for that. I'm just kidding. At 9 o'clock hour, another pair of tickets to the Black College Football Classic game on Sunday, September 1st. And for you guys that are just now checking out the live video feed, you're heading over, you got the notification because you follow us on Facebook, Q92 Radio if you're not, or you're subscribed to our YouTube page, Q92 if you haven't. You got that alert, said, oh, they're live. Go over, click the like button in the live video of the morning show. What animal emoji should we go with today?
A turtle.
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 Put a turtle in the comment section with the like, and we're going to hook one of you up at the very end of the show with a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Been hooking you guys up all week long. We're going to continue that today. Glad to be with you. It's 7:09. Keep us honest. Text line. Good morning. Marketing Maven Girl is checking in. Marketing Maven Girl, always a pleasure to have you with us. Good morning. Aaron from Retroholics checking in. Got to get down there. He's got Nintendo.
Yes, you do.
He's got Nintendo consoles.
Oh, my gosh. Like the girls don't need anything at the mall. You can take them to the mall. You dip into Retroholics and you're fine.
Good morning, gang, from Kesha King. Night Ranger was fun, and Sister Christian makes me think of Christian. It's a great song.
It is a good song.
It's a great song. And I saw a lot of people were at Night Ranger last night. I saw a lot of pics of people that were there.
I wasn't on social media last night. I really haven't been on today, so.
We gave tickets away to that show.
Yes, we did.
If you won those, hope you had a great time. Scotty McCreery is tonight.
Yes.
How about that? Good morning, Christian, Lauren, and Jake. Hazmat Guy is checking in. Good to see you, Hazmat Guy. What a year this has been, ... 2024, yeah, well, it's not over yet. It's not over. Fun fact, Hard to Handle wasn't a Black Crowes original. It was originally done by Otis Redding. Believe it or not, I actually did know that.
There's a lot of songs that aren't.
But their version was really good.
Yeah. Just like the twist. Chubby Checker didn't write that.
No.
You didn't know that, did you?
Nope.
I
did. It was Elvis.
No, it was actually some guy you probably have never heard of. But like he heard his song on the radio, was like, oh, it finally made it to airplay. And then the DJ came on and they're like, that was Chubby Checker. And they didn't give him the rights for it.
Did he sue?
I don't think so because they ended up working out a royalty agreement.
Bet they did.
So he was making money.
Well, you don't know the guy's name?
It was a different time.
Was it Bill Weddington?
No.
All right. Sasha Pavlovic.
Stop it. You're just making up names.
Good morning, Hotshot Mark. Checking in, Hotshot Mark. How are you? Netflix Binge Girl is back with us here this morning. Glad you're here. Boy, these names would look great on the back of T-shirts, wouldn't they?
They would. Listen, there's something I got to work out with our suits here to be able to put it in the shop that I've already started working on.
Good morning, guys. On my way to Niles this morning. White van guy. Niles. God's country.
Is that what they call it, Niles?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, they don't call it that. It's called a lot of things. That's not one of them. Morning from Pipe Fitter Guy. A little late because I worked 16 hours yesterday.
Oh.
Woo! That's terrible. Good morning. Good morning, Christian, Lauren, and Jake. Blue Plane Girl checking in. Where are we flying today? Last time I asked you, you were going to, was it Carolina? I think you're going to Carolina. Where are we flying today?
I always think it's fun because then I can like visualize it and be like, that would be fun. Have a good day.
That's our little Breeze Airlines worker.
Yes.
I believe a flight attendant.
Yes.
And last I checked, let us know where you're heading today. Where are you flying out to? It's so weird to me to think like we all go
LAX.
to work. Like we go to work, right? We go in here.
Yeah.
She goes to work to get on a plane to fly somewhere around the country.
She is.
Like,
She responded, though. She's going to Los Angeles today,
I heard you.
LAX. Okay. Well, you kept talking and you didn't acknowledge it,
Well,
so I didn't know if you heard me.
Because you cut me off. Good morning, Lauren, Christian, and Jake. Fire Chief checking in.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, Fire Chief. Good morning, Pink Jeep Girl. Good morning, Pink Jeep Girl. Vet Tech Girl checking in. Vet Tech. I got to get our dogs to the vet. Oh, man. Good morning. Have a great Friday Eve from Random Swifty Girl. Now she's an author. Did you see that?
Who?
Taylor.
Well, I mean,
She's going to have a book coming out. Her first ever. No, it's a book that she wrote. Apparently a story she wrote when she was 14.
wow. Okay.
She is now becoming an author.
Yeah, I don't. So it's like a legit novel.
Yeah, like I don't think it's the story is on our. You're not. How are you not interested?
I don't know. I don't want to read a 14-year-old girl's novel. I don't know.
This is arguably one of the greatest songwriters of all time.
I understand that. I think
So,
it'll be real artsy fartsy
If she could do that with a 3-minute song, imagine what she could do with a novel.
yeah, I don't know.
I am disappointed to hear your non-excitement
My daughter will read it and
for
tell
Taylor
me.
Swift's. It's something. It's a story she wrote about a parent who, like, how do I know this?
Because you posted the article, so I hoped you read it a little bit.
Well, I skimmed. Wanted a kid, but wanted it to be a different sex than what it was.
Oh.
And it's dealing with that. The fact that, like, is either a boy wanted a girl or a girl wanted a boy. And the parent is dealing with that. So that's what the book's about.
I see.
Trump Girl checking in. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Trump Girl. Good morning to the fabulous three of the Q92. Please give Jake's Inflatables a shout out. We're looking to rent some for a birthday party and thought maybe we'd give Jake a jingle.
Yeah, J&J Inflatables, right?
Correct.
And it's just like the letters J, the letter N, J, inflatables.com, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, Lauren gave me a signal about a minute ago, and I'm not doing anything until someone texts in what she gave me the signal for.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? You know, we have given you people.
So many. Then they're like, you guys complain about being late all the time. We'll help you. We'll help you.
Will you?
Right.
Will you? Because I'll tell you what. We're just going to sit here until one of you. Now, you know what? Because you won't text in. Then
No,
we'll be
they
real
won't.
trouble.
Yeah.
But there it is. Okay. Thank you, Vet Tech Girl. Appreciate you very much. If we had a gold star today, you would be the first one to get it. Sabrina Carpenter, please, please, please. Q92. By the way, Columbus Zoo has the biggest chicken fingers I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Like this big.
Wow.
This big.
How big around are they?
They're curled too. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that chicken was like excited or what, but it was like, woo. I don't know, like curled toes, but man.
They've got curly chicken,
Is that a real thing?
like a curly fry.
It looked like a curly chicken finger fry slash. Yeah. Got a great commemorative plastic cup.
Oh my gosh.
I got two that weekend. I got a Columbus Clippers cup, and I have now a Columbus Zoo. I have an Akron Zoo too. So my collection's growing. I'm gonna get a nice glass kind of case to like display them all in. And
I've never met anybody that's like, I'm on the hunt for a curio cabinet. Oh, for what?
my plastic
Commemorative
cup.
souvenir cups.
All right, you can go souvenir commemorative. But they're fantastic. And there's something about drinking out of a plastic cup when you're playing video games.
And I don't mean scared.
Because I can tell you as a man, going back to, even if I go back to like junior high school, there were times that me and my buddy were not on the same page. In the fact that like, I would
when it came to what?
When it came to blood flow.
Oh, you don't mean like a real friend. Okay.
Wow.
This is getting weird.
I lost you in the woods, I see.
You did. The petrified
Stay on the
woods.
trail. Stay on the trail. I would happen, and I would be like, "What did you see that I didn't?"
No, I don't always think that has to do with
any kind of at all. It's math class. I hate fractions.
Yeah, I don't think it has to do with stimulation. Sometimes I think it's just it's hormonal.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Jake?
Oh yeah.
Where you're like, "What's with you?"
Fantastic.
Right.
What did you see that I missed?
This is fun.
What? Wiener talk.
I know.
I'm just saying, it's happened.
Every day?
Not every day, but it certainly would happen.
Okay. As an adult, though.
And for some reason, always right before the school bell rang to change class. And you got to grab that history book.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, the history book.
That really happened at school?
Where's the biggest book I have? Just walking with like pressed up, like, stop it.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize.
Yeah. It's not like you know when it's going to happen. Question for you guys. I actually stole this from a girl I know that posted this on her social media yesterday.
Okay.
And she wanted people's opinion. I thought it's interesting. The status is, you all know it's okay to date multiple people when you're single, right? Like, right?
Okay.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
You're single.
You are single. I mean, if you're not,
you can go on multiple dates. You don't have to be like, well, I went on one date with this guy, so I can't see anyone else.
No.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that either.
And people were arguing, saying, no, that's like, you're a jerk, you're a player. I'm like, I don't think so. If you're going on dates,
there's a difference.
You're single, you're going on dates.
I would hope that you would have that conversation if you decide to get into a committed relationship. At which point, then, no, going out with someone else would probably be frowned upon, like cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you are just meeting new people and trying to figure out where you want to land or who you want to date, I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. If you're single, you're going on dates. Like, now, if
Q92
89 warm and muggy degrees for your Thursday high. We'll start off with a little fog in the morning and then a partly sunny sky for the rest of the day. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, still warm and muggy, a low of 69. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
you. Love it. Text message, random. Christian, anyway, we can call Keller and ask if he's seen Bigfoot out there camping. I don't think he's there yet.
Well, and he's not camping. I mean, he's in the woods, yes, but they're in a great big old cabin, like huge.
They're doing it big. They're going to be drinking, grilling.
Yeah.
Tickling, all kinds of funny stuff.
Christian, they're not going to be tickling each other.
We don't know they're not.
That's weird.
Tickling is a...
It's not on the table.
No, we don't know that it's
Maybe he and his wife.
I can see him tickling his friends.
Yeah, I can see him tickling.
Well, it's Keller, so that, yeah.
I can see tickling. Yeah, who's got you? $7:26 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Don't forget later on this hour, tickets to see the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic Sunday, September 1st, 4 p.m., Virginia State and Benedict College. It'll be a good time. You could be there when you hear the cue to call. Be caller number 10. About 5 minutes away from a look at sports. Couple, let me see, quick text messages. Good morning, Jake, Christian, and Lauren. Hope you all have a great Thursday from 49ers Girl. Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Scrap too. Girl here, checking in. Hey, Scrap Girl. Let me see. 10-time excavating guy checking in. Can you dig it?
You say, I haven't wondered how many times he says that as like the joke. You know, like, what do you do for a living? Excavator, can you dig it?
Dig it? I do dig it. Thank you for asking. Do you guys have the early risers' phone numbers saved to our names?
No.
Yeah, we go by you guys just saying who you are.
Yeah.
Matt, the trash guy, checking in. You're very late, Matt. SS supervisor checking in. 4-day weekend lies ahead of this 10-hour shift. Have a great holiday weekend. Stay safe. Damn it, you got a 4-day.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That sounds like a tremendous weekend right there.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Got a little problem at the house currently.
Uh-oh.
Came home. We all went out to dinner yesterday. We took the not daughter and her boyfriend out to dinner.
Oh, they went with you guys.
Yeah, they weren't ashamed.
Okay.
They must have been hungry. So we went out.
Or broke.
Yeah, or broke. One of the two. Went out. We came home, and Jamie's like, "No, take a bath." I was like, "You take a bath. I got the kids. No worries." She took a bath.
Was it her first bath in the house?
Hers, I think.
Yeah.
Normally we just give Jimmy a bath.
Yeah.
Everything seemed fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything seemed great. Hanging out. I'm in bed. I got Jimmy in bed with me. We're watching TV. We're playing around, hanging out. Gianna's even hanging out with us on her phone, chilling. And I got Jimmy, and he's getting close. He's getting close to going to sleep. She's like, "Oh, I got to go get his medicine." He's got a little ear infection in both ears.
Yep.
She goes down to get her medicine. I hear her yell from downstairs. I'm like,
water?
I didn't hear what she said. I go, what'd she say? I don't know. Then I hear clearly, the floor's flooded. I didn't even get up. I just went. Didn't even get up.
Welcome to home ownership again.
I stayed with the baby. It's not that I refused to help, but someone had to stay with the baby because I didn't want the baby down there with a wet floor. I just literally. They make fun of me. They say I do the sigh all the time when I'm like,
okay.
They say I'll be in the house. Someone had to be like, So we cleaned it all up, and there's definitely a little ceiling problem, and so we couldn't use our bathrooms, whatever, today. Well, luckily for us in our basement, we have a full bathroom.
That's good.
It is good. It's kind of the creepy bathroom, but
basement bathrooms usually are.
I'll take it. It's nice to know like we can still shower and do what we got to do, and we can't cause any more. So,
plumber.
Oh, I would say maybe more than that. You know what I mean?
You're gonna need somebody to fix your drywall and ceiling.
Yeah. Now, well, obviously, we have homeowners insurance, and we have even a warranty on the house.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the deductible is yet.
Well, is that something that you think that maybe the previous owners knew could be a problem?
I mean, listen, you're never going to own a home and not have something go wrong with it, whether you bought it or whether you built it. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
But I don't know. Did they know and just be like, oh?
I mean, trust me, when we bought our house, it was scary. I told you I wouldn't let Marin crawl on the kitchen floor until we replaced it a year and a half later.
I will say this about these, and these whoever owned this house before, they left it filthy.
Which that tells you a lot about.
I'm sorry. I'm not saying, oh, look at me, but
No, you should
left
clean
when
it.
I left my house in Alliance. I cleaned the hell out of that thing, and I'm talking about baseboards, floors, walls. When we left that condo, was it perfect? But no, but we cleaned the hell out of that condo. We scrubbed the carpets, we wiped the walls, we wiped the baseboards, we cleaned out the microwave. We made
That's how
sure
you
that
should
when
clean.
they came into that house, that it was ready to move in and it was clean. So that did not happen.
Yeah.
At all. But yeah. So we get to deal with that today. Like I said, we're still fine because we have a full basement bathroom. Everyone can still shower, shave, do whatever. Like now, we have 2 bathrooms upstairs.
Yeah.
Not daughters and ours in our bedroom. And not use. Obviously, we don't want to use them because we don't know exactly
How the pipes are connected, where the leak is at.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, yay! It's been a month
I know.
in the new home.
I know.
It's been a month in the new home.
Yeah.
So it got me thinking, you all bought houses out there. What was a nice surprise you got in the first few months of buying a home from someone? Where something went wrong, or something busted, or something broke.
Or you made a
'Cause I'm sure it's
self-realization. Yeah, like us. Ours was our garage door wouldn't go up. Couldn't figure out why. Somebody finally made the connection that the kitchen light switch had to be on in order for the garage door to go up.
At least that's it. Easy.
It was
Nothing
easy. You
was-
got to call an electrician and redo the wiring.
Oh, you did have to do that?
Yes.
Oh, I would have just left that light on, or whatever.
When you're leaving the house, though, you usually want to turn the lights off.
That's true. Yeah, that's yeah. All right, I guess I
Like,
didn't really-
literally, someone's hitting the button and someone happened to turn on the kitchen light switch, and the garage door started going, we were like, what the? How does this even happen?
Yeah. So
And the real kicker, the guy that lived in the house before us owned an electric company. Like, he was an electrician.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That makes a lot of sense. So yes, phone lines are open, 330-450-9292. Text line always open, 330-269-9292. And if you have a story too, feel free to put it on the Q92 Facebook page and YouTube page of the live video feed of the show that's there right now. Real quick, shout out to Sarda for being the sponsor of our live video feed in the 7 o'clock hour. When you first bought a home from somebody, what was that awesome thing that happened a month or two into owning that new home that went wrong or broke or did whatever or was wired wrong electrically? Let us know. Let's share your stories. Make me feel better because a bath flooded our dining area and living room yesterday. Yay! Luckily,
That
we have
sucks.
hardwood floors, so that's not as bad.
It was easier to clean up.
Took the shop vac.
Yeah. Suck all that water out.
Yeah, and then instead of just ruining it, getting towels and getting nowhere, we were just like, zoom, dump, zoom, dump.
Yeah. It's way easier.
Made it way easier. So let us know. It's 7:33. Let's take a look at sports on Q92.
This is a Q92. This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Guardians got a huge win yesterday over the Kansas City Royals, 7-5. The Guardians' record is now 76-58, and they have a one-game lead over the Royals in the AL Central. The Guardians are off today before starting another series at home at Progressive Field this weekend, tomorrow night, against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ben Lively will be on the mound for the Guardians. In Cleveland Browns news, cornerback Denzel Ward, who was placed on concussion protocol on August 12th after a hit in practice, was at practice yesterday running through some individual drills with other cornerbacks. Ward is hoping to be cleared in time for the Browns' first game of the season against the Cowboys. In Cavs news, they announced yesterday they have signed forward Luke Travers to a two-way contract. Travers, 23, was selected with the 56th overall pick by the Cavs in the 2022 draft. However, he has played professionally in Australia the last 2 years. He has been a member of the Cavaliers Summer League team for the past 3 years. And finally, yesterday, the Akron Rubber Ducks beat Bowie by a score of 4-3. The Ducks are 72-50 on the season. They'll play Bowie again tonight at Canal Park in Akron, 6:35 p.m. as first pitch. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. You ever almost fallen asleep driving?
Yeah. Sometimes on the way here.
Have you ever stopped and peed on the side of the road?
No.
I pee in a Gatorade bottle or something.
Ew, what if you
I've done
miss?
that.
What if it slips out? Then you got to pee on
First
yourself.
of all, I'm not entering the bottle. I'm just peeing in the bottle.
Well, I understand that, but I'm talking about the stream, not your whole.
Oh, you aim. You put it. You get it real close.
You pull over to do this. I take it.
I have, but I've also done it while driving.
What if you hit a bump?
You don't. I gotta tell you, it's like a fire hose was going off, and I was chasing around the car. I don't know. You give me way too much credit. I was just. You're at a point. You got nothing. There's nowhere to go. There's no like pull over in sight. There's no rest stop in sight. I can't be the only one who's ever peed in a bottle.
I've done it once.
Thank you. What
One
kind of bottle was
time-
it?
I don't remember. Probably
Gatorade's
Gatorade.
the best.
It probably was. Yeah, you got the bigger circumference around
Yeah,
the
you got a lot of room to miss. It's a big bottle. It's a wide bottle. It can hold it.
I know. I remember one time Tony had to do it. It's because we were stuck in a traffic jam, like on the turnpike. Like there was no.
You peed in a bottle.
Yeah, he had to. Otherwise, it was going to be bad news.
I gotta say, I think I've only peed in Gatorade bottles.
I think this was like a Mountain Dew bottle.
Well,
It's all we had. We didn't prepare.
That's like playing Operation. That's tough. There, you got to be very precise. Very precise.
Eric says, "What happens if you fill it up and have to dump and keep peeing?"
You know how much pee that would take to fill up a Gatorade bottle?
I mean, I
So
probably
it's
could do it.
overflowing?
I probably could do it.
I mean, if you probably could. Yeah.
I pee so much; it's unreal.
First, Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, Virginia State, Benedict College. You can be there. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. We'll hook you up. Black Crows tickets next hour. And again, we're giving away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass at the end of the show for anyone. Well, to someone, not everyone, that goes over and clicks the like button on the live video feed, puts a turtle emoji in the comments section. You have a chance to win. Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show. And we're going to hook you up with them. Asking you guys. Told you last night for the first time, Jamie took a bath in the new house and it flooded downstairs.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can't wait to see what that's going to cost. So we have that going on. I asked you guys, what was your nice little surprise moment when you moved into a new house? What did you get? So let's we'll get to those, but first a couple good morning texts. I have a 4-day weekend due to taking a strategic PTO day tomorrow. Well played.
Yeah, that's smart.
Morning listeners, longtime texter, Crazy Grady checking in. Good morning,
Aw,
Crazy Grady.
Good morning.
Let me see. Good morning, Christian and Lauren and Jake. The floor's flooded. LOL. It was. Here we go. We bought our house, and as soon as we got our keys, the next morning, our basement was flooded.
Oh, my God.
The next morning?
That is awful.
That. You got the key. Oh, that is, yeah. Our sub pump went out, and our pantry caught on fire from the outside roof. Jesus, I don't feel so bad already.
I was going to say, it could be worse.
We had to replace the entire well and hot water tank. We also had to gut the bathroom because it had carpet.
Okay. Well, the carpet you probably saw when you went through, but my follow-up question, did you have a home inspection? Did they not check the well? And I only say that because, like, we had to have our well tested.
I'm sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they test the water. They took a water sample.
Well, you know what's funny? We're coming off that COVID period of time and that housing boom
Yeah.
where a lot of people waived inspections.
Well, yeah, because it was just like, oh, you need a house? Here you go. Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like,
People
I
were
feel
so
like
eager. They were waiving inspections, and you got to wonder.
I know.
You know what I mean? Text message. When I bought my first house, literally, the night we moved in, it stormed really bad, and buckets of water were coming in through the ceiling.
Oh
We
my
were
God.
dumb and young, and oh my God, waived the inspection. I just said that because
Yeah.
it looked like they took such good care of the house. Turns out the whole house needed a brand new roof. Oh,
That sucks, man.
Jesus. Man. Good morning, Q92 crew. Blue Catwoman checking in. Enjoy this day. We shall try our best.
Yeah.
When I moved into my most recent home on the text line, there was a dormant bed bug infestation.
Oh, my Lord. Did you burn the house down and move?
I had to have the entire house treated.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that would be awful. Bought a place, has a fuel oil furnace, and had to fill the tank. had the tank filled, and it all leaked out. It leaked into a creek and had the EPA up our ass that required us to have it cleaned up basically instantly. Needless to say, with everything that we had to go through and pay for, it cost us about $10,000. Talk about a poopy welcome to home ownership.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they don't play.
Wow.
Any type of like cleaning agent, oil, anything like that goes into a water stream. Oh, I am so sorry.
Guys, I didn't realize how many of you had stories of bad things as soon as you got a house.
Yeah, your pipes don't seem so bad.
No, I think I'm all right. Water will do. Within the first month, the hot water tank broke and flooded my basement, and then the central air took a crap.
Yeah, that sucks.
Double whammy.
Well,
on your
like
new
the
house.
water tank, like that can be dangerous. Can't they explode? I'm pretty sure
think
they can. Yeah.
I think. Which one? The basement flooded text back. Little context for the basement flooding. The dumbass who had the house before us drained the 24-foot above ground pool in the backyard.
Oh.
Needless to say, our basement is waterproof now, thanks to him.
Okay.
LOL.
Yeah, but he didn't pay for it.
No, he didn't. Asking you guys again, what was the major thing that happened in the new when you bought your house? Maybe you got a new house, had it built, bought a house off someone. You moved in, and what happened? We've already heard some awful stories.
Yeah, sorry.
Feel free to keep texting them in, 330-450-9292. You can call them in, 330-450-9292. Or if you'd like to leave your story on our Q92's live video feed on Facebook or YouTube, go right ahead. We'll read them. It's not fun out there, kids. Morgan Wallen, think about me on Q92. Hey, looks like we're living longer. How cool is this?
That's good news.
Hey, we're not going to die as quick.
Right.
Study published in The Lancet use cutting-edge modeling techniques to forecast disease burden, life expectancy, and population shifts for 200 countries through 2050.
Okay.
And it's a look at humanity's health on a global scale. And what they found is, in a disease study, an international consortium of experts projects that the average life expectancy is going to continue to climb in the coming decades. As a matter of fact, if anyone's going to have a baby in 2050, they can expect to live around 80 years on average. That is up from the global life expectancy right now that is 74. That's 6 more years of life.
Hold on a second. The average life expectancy is 74 years of age.
Yeah, globally, yeah.
Okay, globally.
Yeah.
So we're talking about other countries where there's lack of medical care and
If you want to get in the weeds, yeah.
Well, I mean, those are pretty tall weeds you need to consider when you're considering 74 as the global life expectancy.
Listen, just because we're a little closer to it.
What's the American life expectancy?
I'm
past a midlife crisis if that's the case.
Let me see here. Now, this is from 2021. The United States life expectancy, 76.33 years.
Okay, that's still not that much better, but I feel like
That's 2 more years than the world average.
I know. Well, I feel like with the evolvement of technology and what we know about nutrition.
I'm just saying the people born in 2050 are going to get 4 more years than us. Those are not the best years of your life. You're back in diapers. You're hunched over.
Hold on, in the 70s?
Huh?
That's not, no.
80 is going to be if you're born in 2050.
Okay, I promise you this. My mom is pushing 80 and she does not wear a diaper.
Well, some do. Some do. I'm just saying, like, those aren't the best years of your most quality years of your life.
Probably
What
not.
are those last 4 really worth?
I can't believe you just said that.
I'm saying, like, what?
Just write them off.
It was like,
Take me at 72. I've heard that's when the decline
I'm
starts.
just saying. Those aren't the
Said no one ever.
those are not the most quality years of your life. Physically, health-wise.
Yeah.
You wish you were 76 instead of 32?
If we're talking about 96, that's a different story. But I think at 76, you're still pretty active. I know 76 years old. My father-in-law is 76 years old.
Okay. Well, think about me right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic happening this Sunday. Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium, 4 p.m. kickoff between Virginia State and Benedict College. You can be there because we're giving away a pair of tickets right now. Be caller number 10, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, the tickets are yours. Good luck. Attention all CDL drivers. Time on their hands. It might be nice to hear.
She's
from
actually
someone.
a really cute girl, Daphne is.
I think Summy Yummy. Now, what's interesting, I don't know what she got charged with, but her one picture is her in scrubs with a medical ID badge. It makes me like go
Wonder
towards
about like our narcotics or something.
Were we maybe taking things from the hospital we shouldn't have? And that's me assuming. And you know what they say about assuming. You're probably right.
I found a girl that's finishing while she's incarcerated her degree at Ashland University.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. Activities in prison for Summy Yummy: working out, playing cards, reading, writing, music, etc. Anything else? She wrote staying out of trouble, LOL. Sense of humor. Sense of humor.
That counts for something.
So there's a bunch of these all over the country. And then, as we talk about this, of course, out of nowhere, Jake says, oh, yeah, I almost did that.
Yeah.
So you found this before.
And that's when everybody was like,
not this specific website, but years ago when I was in my sad boy phase, I thought about
Your what?
Yeah,
my sad boy phase.
Sad boy phase.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
okay.
So-
I thought you said side boy face at first. I'm like,
No,
Should have moved some furniture.
I didn't think about that. I thought about going to a jail website and finding a pen pal.
Yeah. Oh, much better
Okay,
idea.
right.
Much better idea than putting the couch on
Brilliant.
the other wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. So you looked into it?
I looked into it. I never did it. I think what made me not do it was I think you had to pay to do it, and I was afraid that once these people get out, they could find me, and I didn't want that. So I was trying to find people that
Well,
had like
yeah.
several life sentences. I was trying to find like people like
So there
that.
was no
chance
chance?
for them to come and get me.
Like, can I get only murderers so that way I know they can't get out and come
So
and kill me?
here's the thing. Like, you could probably converse with somebody. It would be better to converse with them through the jail software where they have access to email. Because then you don't have to tell them where you're at and you don't have to use your real name.
That's true.
I say this only because
Catfish.
I have conversed with someone who's been incarcerated through the jail email system. And the prison guards, like they have someone who their job is to read those emails before they give them to the inmate and to read the emails that the inmate's sending back to you.
Yeah.
We got to look for code words.
Well, they do.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's their entire job is to check the communication system,
Yeah.
making sure nothing is being relayed or planned or, whatever.
Yeah. I'm bringing you some magazines and not knives.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you a cake. There's nothing hidden inside it.
Wow. Yeah. Anything like that. But, mine was for work, actually. One of my coworkers, I guess you could say, was incarcerated for a while, and that's how we had to use inmate mail.
Listen,
It's
we've
a
got
thing.
mail here at the station from prisons.
Yeah, we have.
We have.
I know.
I mean, listen, not everyone that's in jail is a terrible, terrible person. By the way, Columbus Zoo has the biggest chicken fingers I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Like this big.
Wow.
This big.
How big around are they?
They're curled too. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that chicken was like excited or what, but it was like, woo. I don't know, like curled toes, but man.
They've got curly chicken,
Is that a real thing?
like a curly fry.
It looked like a curly chicken finger fry. Flash. Yeah. Got a great commemorative plastic cup.
Oh my gosh.
I got 2 that weekend. I got a Columbus Clippers cup, and I have now a Columbus Zoo. Well, I have an Akron Zoo too. So my collection's growing. I'm gonna get a nice glass kind of case to like display them all in. And
I've never met anybody that's like, I'm on the hunt for a curio cabinet. Oh, for what?
My plastic
commemorative
cup.
Souvenir cups.
All right, you can go souvenir commemorative. But they're fantastic. And there's something about drinking out of a plastic cup when you're playing video games. Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Patrick.
Where you calling from today, Patrick?
I'm calling Octane today.
All right, man, you're caller number 10. Congratulations, you're the winner.
Awesome, that's great.
Congrats. Patrick, you're headed to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic happening this Sunday, September 1st. You'll get to see 2 HBCU teams playing right here in Canton, Ohio on Labor Day weekend. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
There you go. Enjoy the game. If you're like, oh, man, I wanted to go to that game. We got another pair of tickets to give away coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Now, the 8 o'clock hour, it's all about the Black Crows. They're coming to MGM Northfield Park on Friday, September 27th. And we got tickets to that show coming up. So be listening when you hear the cue to call next hour. Be caller number 10, and you'll be set to go. A couple more quick text messages about home issues we were talking about this hour. If you're just joining us, we were talking about at our new house yesterday. Jamie took a bath, and it somehow water came through our ceiling in the living room and kitchen downstairs, and pretty little flood action.
There was obviously a leak somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere there's a leak, and it did some damage. So we're like, oh yeah, let's just ask you guys the question: what nice little gift did you get to a new home you bought? And some of you put in some awful stories that we read throughout this hour. Let's get 1 or 2 more in here while we have a few minutes. 7:53. Text line: a week after we moved in, I clogged the toilet in the master bath, and it leaked into the kitchen light fixture.
Oh.
The same day, my husband was removing the carpet from the front room and discovered mold on the floor and into the drywall.
Oh, my gosh.
Upon further investigation, it turns out the decorative boards on the outside of the house were completely rotted through. There was no water protection on the entire house, and there was mold throughout the house. Also, that same week, we discovered that our refrigerator water dispenser was not turned on. So once we turned it on and started using it, discovered a lot of water in the dining room, which was carpeted. Turns out the line for the water was dry, rotted, and sprayed water into the drywall, so that all had to be remediated and fixed. That is a hell week.
Yeah.
Of a new house.
I would have been like, you know what? Let's just burn it down. We'll start over.
That is awful. Another text. We moved into the house down the road from your radio station in March of 2020.
Hello, neighbor.
On Mother's Day, our finished basement flooded and had 6 inches of water covering 1,700 square feet. We have 5 bedrooms, but our son wanted to have his room in the basement. He went downstairs and ran back up and said his MacBook was floating.
Oh, my gosh. Woo. Isn't it like in Ohio, though? Like you have to have separate like flood insurance if you're in a floodplain?
Some places you do. I believe so.
I know, but I'm saying like normal homeowners insurance, does it cover flooding? I thought you had to have like a separate, or is that just in the South?
No, I'll let you know because we'll be looking into our policy and we have homeowners insurance and we have a warranty.
Well, I think there's a difference between flooding and water damage.
We'll see what.
Maybe I don't know. I'm talking out my butt right now.
I'll be able to answer a lot more questions after Jamie talks to the people today. Let me see here. Smoky Artichokey checking in. It's my gamer tag. There you go.
I like it.
First week I moved into my home, I was taking a nap on the couch, Woke up to a loud crash and found my kitchen sink pipe dislodged and started gushing water everywhere. Entire kitchen flooded, and I had to replace flooring and cabinets.
Oh, man.
First week into new home. Good Lord. Christian, how many times have you moved now? Well, let's see. I went from Ridge to an apartment in Alliance, from an apartment in Alliance to a home in Alliance, from a home in Alliance to a condo in Boardman, and from a condo in Boardman to a home in Mineral Ridge. So that is, if you're following the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The travels of Christian. That is the travels of Christian. Oh, man. Where's Tom Hanks when you need him? Holy money pits.
Yeah,
I'm telling
really.
you.
That was a funny
You think
movie.
this stuff doesn't happen? Listen to all these listeners that this stuff has happened to
Yeah.
this morning. Extra flood insurance, but it can be through your homeowner's insurance. You just pay extra a month.
Gotcha. Thank you for the clarity.
Good clarity right there. FEMA flood insurance, $100 per month in addition to regular homeowners insurance. It is required if you live in a flood zone.
Okay, so the only reason I remember that was because we were lucky that we didn't live in a flood zone in our house. I just remember talking to that with our homeowners when we bought our house.
I bought my house a year ago. Actually got it for $20K below bid. Really well kept. Inspections, people. Listen, we got an inspection.
You know what, though? I think sometimes inspections can only go so far. Like, they can look.
I got an inspection.
They can look to make sure that your wiring's up to code. They can look and see if your plumbing's up to code. But unless there's a blatant issue, I don't think inspectors go upstairs and be like, now run a bath. We'll see if anything happens. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing.
I let all the running water run for 2 hours straight.
I sat in their living room and everything was perfect. Like, yeah.
I made a quiche in the oven. It worked fine.
We tested the smoke detectors.
I set a fire in the garage. I'm like, no.
I mean, there's only so much, you know? I mean,
No, listen.
you have to hope that when someone goes to sell their home, that they're honest too.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think. So,
That some people suck and they're not.
tell you what, I don't like what's going on in my house right now, but I feel bad, and I'm realizing now that it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
And I feel bad that some of you lived through a lot worse. And some of you, like you said, it was like the first week you were there. Like the first couple days you were there.
I mean, we knew our house was a money pit when we bought it, but like it was our first shot at home ownership where we wanted to be. And it was like, okay, I know. I even remember because we moved out of this beautiful condo where we had 2.5 baths and a master and a walk-in closet. And I remember Tony looking at me going, it's not going to be like our condo, but we own it. I'm like, I know. He's like, we can make it whatever we want it to be. It's going to take a while.
Yep.
And 10 years later, every square inch of that house was remodeled.
No,
So,
believe me, there's a lot of things I want to do in the house.
Yeah.
I love the bones of the house. Love the bones of the house. But there are things,
Yeah.
a lot of paint,
Yeah.
little ceiling patch, obviously, coming up here. with some
Yeah.
plumbing.
Which,
But I mean, there's things we want to do, but
Yeah.
we're not doing it all at once. We're going to
No,
slow.
you can kind of, your house was purchased, move-in ready. So
Yeah.
you can kind of do these projects as you have time and you're able.
This is the house we want to raise Jimmy in.
Right.
So we're not, this is going to be our house for the next 18 years.
Yeah.
So we're not looking to, so we just want to make sure we pace ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Don't overextend money wise, because you get excited. You want to just do it all. We wanna
Like,
do it all.
yeah,
We wanna do it
this,
all.
yeah. No, I agree.
Railroad worker here. Been in my house for 10 years, and the only thing I had to replace was the furnace at the beginning of the year. So not too bad, I guess. No, not too bad. Not too bad at all. It is 7:59. Coming up next hour, like I said, Black Crowes tickets. We're off and running on your Thursday morning. It's Q92 Morning Show.
I don't know how I feel about this, but it says several companies have emerged in the last few years to develop grief-related technology where users can interact with an AI version of the deceased. Among them is Eternos, which uses an in-house model as well as external large language models developed by major tech companies like Meta and OpenAI, which are the two most popular, I would say. Eternos records users speaking 300 phrases, then compresses that information through a 2-day computing process, capturing the person's voice that loved ones can access. While we have embraced this technology as a way to cope with grief, others feel very uneasy about companies using AI to try to maintain interactions with those who have passed away. So others worry that it could also, or lobby that it could make the mourning process easier, and others worry more difficult. because there isn't any closure, which I agree with.
Well, it depends on what you have the guy say.
I think it's kind of like it's programmed to respond in certain ways depending on what you ask it, but it uses all those phrases and all of that audio from that deceased person's voice to like craft a response to sound like that person. Listen, okay, we've all lost somebody close to us. Me and you both have lost our fathers. What I wouldn't give now, 20 some years later, to talk to them and be like, you have grandchildren, like, they're awesome. You know, just to have a conversation with them, I would give anything.
It would be nice if I could talk to my father.
However, if all of the sudden I was able to have that conversation with them, I don't know how I'd feel about it. You know, think about it. How would you feel?
What if our dads were mean?
Right.
I'm dead, son. I don't care.
Right. Leave me alone.
Let me sleep. Christ. Heard enough of your bitching when I was alive.
Yeah, can other countries like hack the AI?
I
Like,
don't know.
what if that kind of software
Like,
turned
Dad,
out
I
started being
yeah,
mean?
you could hack it. Dad, I miss you. You're dumb.
Right.
You're a sissy, son. I know. Shut up. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. You know what's funny? I still have on my phone my dad's voicemail.
See, I wish I had something like that, but I didn't have a cell phone back
Might be
then.
a little weird. Might be a little creepy.
Yeah.
But I do. And do I ever want that? Will I go and listen to it? I will.
Oh, I don't blame you. I totally would.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else has that or does that. Probably should. I'm sure I'm not. But I'm not saying daily. But I mean, there's times when he's on my mind a lot. And
Yeah.
I'll just play
and
it.
you just want to hear his voice.
Just
Like,
want-
it's comforting.
Just want to hear his voice. He's just telling me to call him back. He'll call me back.
Yeah.
Never does. But text message rage room. Why is a bag of chips $6? I was looking to buy. You know what? Ruffles.
Yeah.
Those are my go-to. I know a lot of you are Team Lay's.
No, I'm Team Golden Crisp.
I'm
I've made
Team
that clear.
Ruffles. And it was like almost $7 for a half-filled bag because they're only half-filled of Ruffles. So I went with another brand, and I don't want to say that brand out loud. It was awful. But it was like $3 cheaper. I'm probably going to throw it out. It was that bad. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to. It's a known brand. But no, I was like, yeah. I bought the Ruffles version of it.
Oh, like the rippled.
I like the Ripple.
I only like it with French onion dip. Other than that, if I'm just going to eat chips like flavored or something, it's got to be regular, like kettle cooked.
I like a good kettle chip.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. But
I
yeah,
like the crunch.
I will second the bag of chips for someone who likes a good bag of Ruffles. Why the hell is a regular bag of Ruffles like 7 or 8? If you get
That's like Doritos.
and if you get the family size,
yeah.
Jesus, take out a loan.
That's why I go to Costco, because you pay that for a bag of chips, but it's like the huge family size bag.
Yeah.
And then it seems like every Friday-ish, maybe I'm wrong on the day, but it seems like sometimes they have like a certain brand of chips or a certain flavor of chips that's like on super special. So this last time I got spicy pickle kettle chips. They were actually really, really good.
Pickle.
Yeah, but they were family size. It was ginormous. The bag was like this. I mean, and it was full. We still have some at home. It was $5. You just got to peep those deals. Take advantage.
I need to take a trip to Sam's. There, like I said, there's no Costco where I live, so that's not really an option. But I need to be hitting up Sam's more for some things.
I'm really sad that you guys don't have a Costco.
We don't have a Costco. We don't. I don't know why the Canfield and more Boardman area doesn't have a Costco yet. I don't know how we don't have a Sonic.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm very surprised because we have everything there. I think we have a Swenson's now in Boardman, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised no Costco, and I'm very surprised no Sonic.
Interesting.
I would use a Sonic. I enjoy a Sonic.
Oh, me too. I love their like sodas, like how you can mix them and make your own.
I'm going to say this too. Shout out to Hardee's.
We have a Hardee's.
I don't. The closest Hardee's would be if I left work and went to Minerva.
Oh, that's the trick. You
Or
got to
I guess
really
if I went all the way to Camp. No,
Yeah.
Schuylkill?
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
the Schuylkill Street exit.
Yeah.
Same with that new truck stop. Amy says Giant Eagle brand plain chips taste better than Ruffles in her opinion. And they're cheaper.
Oh, bold statement. That's a bold.
Oh, is that the?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was
No.
gonna say, did she
No.
just uncover?
I'm just saying to say something's better than Ruffles to me.
Yeah.
Ruffles is the
Really?
creme de la creme.
Ruffles?
Oh, a freshly opened bag of Ruffles. Not the Ruffles you've had for a week and the chip clip. They kind of got a little. I'm talking about that first chips you pull out of an open bag of Ruffles. Christ, that is fantastic.
Do you know what my favorite thing in the world is?
I don't.
It's so disgusting. You're going to make fun. I'll do like tuna salad or chicken
Jeez,
salad
you
or
lost me
egg
at tuna.
salad.
You could have stopped at tuna salad.
And you get golden crisp chips or like chicken salad and dip your chips in it. So good.
Yeah. Jake, you have a favorite chip?
No, I think chips are chips.
Really?
Yeah,
No, that's not true because
I
a Pringle
love
is a chip and it's not
I love Pringles.
right, but it's not a chip is not just a chip because you have like Pringle style chips, you've got Ruffles style chips, you've got kettle chips.
Yeah, but I don't have like a favorite brand or type.
I believe him. His ability to have no opinion.
I like all
is
chips.
Phenomenal. There's not a chip you don't like.
He's so
Not really.
partisan.
I don't like the flavors. I like the original.
Just regular old
Yeah.
plain potato chips.
Yeah,
What's your favorite flavor of potato chip?
sour cream and onion, or the cheddar and
Oh, cheddar and sour cream.
yeah.
Yeah, those are good. That Marin likes those. Salt and vinegar here. I love salt. and
Regular.
goods. A kettle salt and vinegar chip. Oh,
Regular. Just regular.
so good.
And I don't like Pringles. Let's say it.
What?
I don't like Pringles.
I will say this. I don't like the cheddar Pringles, but I do like the original Pringles. The original Pringles are the best, in my opinion. Even better than the salt and vinegar.
Someone said bugles with cheese whiz.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Now listen, I'll eat
Got my
some bugles.
attention.
I'll eat them plain, but I'll eat some bugles now. I
Yeah.
used to put them when I was a kid, put them on my fingers.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I don't know how I feel about this, but it says several companies have emerged in the last few years to develop grief-related technology where users can interact with an AI version of the deceased. Among them is Eternos, which uses an in-house model as well as external large language models developed by major tech companies like Meta and OpenAI, which are the two most popular, I would say. Eternos records users speaking 300 phrases, then compresses that information through a 2-day computing process, capturing the person's voice that loved ones can access. While we have embraced this technology as a way to cope with grief, others feel very uneasy about companies using AI to try to maintain interactions with those who have passed away. So others worry that it could also, or lobby that it could make the mourning process easier, and others worry
808 right here on today's hit music. Q92. It is Christian, Lauren, and Jake here with you. The Q92 Morning Show on your radio, streaming at our website, Q92radio.com, and of course, live video on Q92's Facebook and YouTube page. Our live video brought to you this hour by our friends at Kimball Recycling and Disposal Done Right. They are hiring. Visit kimballcompanies.com/careers and apply today. I don't know if you hear the commercial for that, but there is a hell of a signing bonus right now for Kimball.
Yeah, there is.
Christ. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
They have signing bonuses now for regular jobs. That used to just be for the NFL.
That's true.
Kind of like the common man can get a little signing bonus now.
That's right.
Let's go. You know what I mean?
They need to know what they got.
Yeah. I love it. Love it. Good for you guys. Take advantage of that, will you? 330-450-9292. Phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. Glad you guys are with us. And again, at the end of the show, we are giving away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. All you got to do if you want a chance to win it, go over to the live video feed. You can choose Facebook or YouTube. Doesn't matter which one. Click the like button, put the turtle emoji in the comments section. You're entered. Lauren will announce the winner coming up here at the end of the show. So we got that coming up for you. But it's Black Crowes tickets this hour. And the 9 o'clock hour also, we have another pair of tickets to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic Sunday, September 1st, between Virginia State and Benedict College. First weekend of college football. Ohio State plays on Saturday. Play the University of Akron. They'll be in action for the first time. Notre Dame's in action for the first time. I'm excited to have college football back, and then we all know it's back next week.
Yeah, I know everybody's going to be like, woo, college football this weekend, but next weekend's really I got my eye on that prize.
I enjoy both. I will be excited to watch Notre Dame.
I like just
I
seeing
wanna
it
see
on.
I'll watch Ohio State. I'm not the biggest Ohio State football fan,
Yeah.
but I'll watch them against Akron.
I don't know why. My husband's he's a lifelong Hurricanes fan.
I'm Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Fighting Irish.
Yep.
They play Texas A&M at 7:30 at night, which is good because we have a little cookout during the day. So I'm like, what a great way to unwind
Right?
afterwards.
What are you doing this weekend, by the way?
Like other than Saturday, I have a little cookout.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a kind of like a little get together, like housewarming get together. Now we have the plumbing issue. I'm not sure if that's gonna.
It depends on what needs done and how quick they can fix it.
Well, no
probably.
one would have a reason to go upstairs and use the bathroom. And we have a half bath on the first floor.
And you think the toilet's probably fine there.
That toilet seems fine. It can't flood anything
right.
that we know of yet. And then, like I said, we have full bathroom in the basement. So, should be good with that, I would
Yeah.
think. So, that's really about it. Canfield Fair at some point.
Oh, look
Gotta
at
go
you.
to the Canfield Fair. Gotta check that out a little bit.
Yeah.
And just enjoying a little Sunday night where on a Monday morning I can sleep in, to be honest with you. I don't think we really have any true Labor Day plans
Yeah.
other than not laboring.
Right. That's the whole point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Yeah. Jake, what do you got going on?
I don't think I have any plans either. Work, and then I'm going to go to Stars Sunday night into Monday. Because I don't get to do that very often.
Night?
I don't get to do that very often anymore.
That's naughty. They're
naughty.
not married.
What a naughty boy. What are you guys going to do? There's going to be no parental supervision.
Play Uno. I don't know.
Oh, is
I
that
totally believe him, too.
is that what your
That's
kids
the
call it
thing.
now? Want to play Uno? Wow.
Look, I got a reverse card.
That means you have to get naked. Wow. Have you stayed over there before?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
he
know.
does all
We've
the
been together for
time.
almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you guys will express your love physically over the
Christian.
weekend? What?
Probably not. I'm being honest.
He really means they're going to play Uno, okay?
Why don't you think so?
Well, I don't know. I don't hope anymore.
Is
It's only been 3 years and you guys are young.
yeah, you're already like the water shut off?
Sometimes. It depends. It's hard when she lives with her parents and
I like this bed.
Oh, she lives with her parents still.
yeah.
Okay, well that
makes
explains
more
a lot.
sense. Do you,
Okay.
do you have to sleep in a separate room?
No. Her mom's cool.
I couldn't do that.
My mom would have been like, no.
Listen, if not daughter could be 27.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And I like her boyfriend, but I don't think I'd go to bed. No one there. No. Call me whatever.
I know I couldn't. You know how I know? Anthony, he's got a girlfriend. This is the first time it's been serious, can she come over, all that kind of stuff. She's been over 3 or 4 times now. She's a lovely girl. We really like her. But I let them go downstairs, door open, to watch Cobra Kai. Do you know how many times I had to have run up and down the stairs? More than I do in an average day, okay? And kind of even pulled the whole stealthy, ooh, maybe if I step on the outer side of the steps, they won't creak so much, so I don't give them a warning. So I can imagine that I would not allow my kids to share a bedroom with a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Yeah, not now. I know she's a...
And they were perfect angels
no.
every time that
Yeah.
And it wasn't just me. I'd be like, Tony, go down to your office and get something and come back. So it wasn't me every time.
Yeah.
He's like, you're so ridiculous.
No, it's a no for me, dog. Let me see. Shout out to the Louisville Leopards 8th grade football team beating Green yesterday, 25-6.
Nice.
Shout out, love shout outs. Has Jake ever fixed a flooded toilet before? It's a random question.
Fix? No. Had one? Yes. One day when I had my apartment out here, I walked in and the bad sewage was in the toilet and it overflowed a little bit. And so it was a week without a toilet.
Well, what did you do when you were home?
Well, I used the bathroom here a lot, and then I also went home to my parents' house, and I think I stayed there for a week or so.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
I'm I could just see Jake running to a fast food restaurant just to pop in and use the bathroom.
I would do it here. It was closer to go here than anywhere else.
Oh, so he was letting himself in and using the facilities after hours.
I was a little poop back on this place, right? There you go. Love it. All right, Jake. Well, it makes a lot more sense that she lives with her parents. I was thinking she had her own place. And
Yeah, well, she has her own apartment, but it's above her mom's house. It's just the upstairs level of her mom's house. So,
I see.
yes.
So it's separate.
It's separate.
Oh,
You can.
Yeah, it should be Pound
Get
Town.
it
Man.
on
What are we
up there.
doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I thought, right next.
I mean,
across
unless you're banging on the floor
Yeah.
and stuff, and her mom's hearing it.
It's like getting a
upstairs.
running start and jumping in the air. You know what I mean? Like Mortal Kombat. Get over here. I don't know why you couldn't. You'd be fine. I thought they were right across the hall.
Me too. Shut the door, and there's door and door. That's all it's separating you.
Oh my God, dude. You need to go for it. You need to go for the gold.
Yeah, tell her that.
All right, Star.
You need to go for the gold.
Go for the gold. What are we doing
Honey.
here? It's a separate apartment. All right. Sometimes you have to express your love physically, right, Lauren?
So gross.
I don't think it's gross.
It is.
Oh,
It geeks me out.
All right. Well, there we go. That's what Jake will be or not be doing this weekend. It's Shabuzi, a bar song. Q92. I talked about this for a little bit ago. Lauren, not a fan of this. I understand. What do these scientists really know? What do these people in these rooms really know?
Yeah.
But according to metrics or whatever you want to do, again, Zeus, the dating site that I used back in the day, they found out things that will get you more responses when reaching out to women on this dating app. Listen to this. Messaging and complimenting a girl on her glasses, 39% more responses than normal. Complimenting her eyes, 11% more responses. And 13% if you compliment her tattoo. But glasses, your chances go up 39% that she writes back to you.
How in God's name would you come up with percentages like this? What did you
I don't know.
put out a national call? If you've got glasses and eyes,
You look at the, I guess.
and you online date,
I
we
ass-
want to talk to you.
I assume that they can look at everything that gets a response. I imagine they can see everything that goes on in the world of Zeus, and that they see complimenting with glasses gets more responses. Maybe there's some, I don't know.
Why are they reading people's messages?
Because it's the internet. Everyone does it.
No, they should not be reading those. And Zeus, if it's private messaging and you're getting a compliment,
I don't know.
the only time that Zeus should be reading through those is with the FBI if there's a problem.
Please,
Okay?
we're on Facebook. If you say steak, Longhorn shows up in your news feed 2 seconds later. You don't. I mean, if Facebook's allowed, I'm pretty sure Zeus is. And it even says, "Don't be afraid to be a little flirty." Listen to these words that will get you more responses. Man, I'm trying to help. 66% more responses by using the word adorable.
Here we go again.
42%, the word trouble. Oh, you're trouble. Girls like that. Ooh, stop
I know.
it,
They always
Darren.
giggle if you say, because you've got
Stop
this line.
it, Darren. Enter.
Yeah, if people are like, Canton, you're like, oh, you're trouble. And they do
Canton.
laugh. They
Yeah.
always laugh.
Well, if a girl says Canton, she'll key your car. 26% more responses if you use the word crush. I've got a little crush on you.
That's better than adorable.
You think?
Yeah.
66. Here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Got a forecast coming up from. I hope you have an iridociclitis day, Christian. Haha, kidding. But you need to play it. Well, I mean, it is one of the greatest memes of all time. One of the greatest spelling bees I've ever watched. Used to love the spelling bees. They still air them on ESPN?
I don't know.
Remember there was a girl that would cover her mouth and spell the word in her mouth before she would do it?
Well, I think
They'd
that's
give her a word
smart.
and she'd
It's
be
like a test run. Yeah.
Like BLE. LCO. I loved it. I loved her. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. This is great.
You're not wrong now that you say that.
It is
You
the
really
best.
are good at the impersonation.
So good. And the one kid that thought he had the word right but didn't.
And then when they
Remember
said
he
that they're
goes-
wrong,
Yeah.
they would have this look of like,
No,
what?
but he was like, yes, I know this. I know this. And then he missed it.
And they would be like, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
He act like he was like that, and I felt bad because it really wasn't a cocky kid. It was a happy kid.
Like he was excited because he
Yeah.
really thought he nailed it.
He wasn't like,
yeah.
ha ha. He was like, yes.
Yeah.
Like Can I find it real? I don't know if I can. I don't know what the hell you type in. Spelling bee.
Yeah,
Kid
what's
thought
that?
he knew. Thought he knew.
Right. What's that Google search look
Yeah,
like?
I don't know. I go to YouTube. Spelling bee.
Were you ever in a spelling bee?
Kid? No, but I've said this over the time I've been on Q92. I know I've said this a million times. I wanted to be in it every year. Like I literally.
Well, then why weren't you?
I lost.
Oh, I see.
You did the
You
spelling bee in your
pre-qualified
class.
in your classroom, right?
I never won in my class.
Oh,
But I was like pumped when it was time every year, and I was like, this is it. I'm gonna do it.
yeah.
I can do this. And I would get a little bit far. Like half the class would be sitting down because they're done. I'm like, oh man, never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened.
I
You
always
know who
got
always
pretty-
won it? Vince Tornicasa always won it.
Oh.
Vince, I hope you're doing well, you and your family, but damn you.
I believe it was Iri Hashimoto who always won in our class. I got pretty far in the classroom spelling bee, though. I was proud of that.
Oh, I think I found it. Hold on, let me wait for an ad, I'm sure. Hey, hello, Hertz. Okay. This kid, it's a famous clip on spelling. It's matter of fact, this clip alone, I don't know who posted this, 5.6 million views.
Okay.
So the thing is, the kid comes up and he thinks he knows the word. And again, it's not out of arrogance. It's out of happiness.
Excitement.
Here's Jacob again.
Deep breath.
Kabara Goya.
Kabara Goya. I knew it. I totally knew it. Okay. Kabara Goya. Cabaragoya. Kabara Goya. What?
Kabara Goya is spelled Kabaragoya.
What?
Yeah, he lost.
That's what I'm saying. They're always surprised, like, you're wrong. Reread it.
It was a K, not a C. Poor kid.
Yeah.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
89 warm and muggy degrees for your Thursday high. We'll start off with a little fog in the morning and then a partly sunny sky for the rest of the day. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, still warm and muggy, a low of 69. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
8:26 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. Black Crowes tickets still to come this hour. 330-450-9292. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. 330-450-9292. The phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. Reading a little articles on our prep site today about a woman in Europe, in the UK, who called off her wedding days before because she found out her fiance had cheated on her.
Okay.
Unable to receive a refund or any type of cancel anything, she decided to have the day anyway.
Good for her.
Let me see. Around our money, around $40,000 had gone toward the event in Nottingham, England. With the money out the window and the party on the books, she rebranded the day as a, quote, Freedom Day.
Okay.
And chose to spend it with close friends and family. And she added that having so many people show up to support her on that day made her confident about being independent.
I think it's fantastic.
So she's like, you know what? I can't get a refund. All this is paid for. We're this close to the wedding. I'm just going to make it a party.
Yeah.
And all the people no one bailed apparently. Most of the people said, yeah, we're coming.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming. I guess that's all right. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't get that money back apparently. I didn't know you couldn't get that money back.
Well, how close was it to the wedding?
Days.
Yeah, no. Once you get to a certain point, because then they can't book that date for anybody else.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So they're losing money if you cancel on them too close to the actual date.
Yep. Her name is Lindsay Slater, 31, and it was supposed to be August 17th was supposed to be the wedding. They've been planning it for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
She found out the fiance cheated on her. She called it off. But once she realized there were no refunds, like, you know what? We're having the party.
I don't blame her. I think it's a good... if you could collect yourself enough to do it, I say do it. And I only say that because I think if I found something like that out, it would knock me to my knees to the point where I don't want to see anybody. Like I would need a little time to.
That'd be the thing. I don't know that I'd want to be around a bunch of people.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if I could. Because then everybody would be looking at me like, oh, poor girl.
Yeah, it'd be like a damn funeral. I feel like people wouldn't show up to have just a good time. They'd show up to be like, listen, there's other fish in the sea.
Or maybe you're like, all my friends come, bring your single friends. Like, let's have a big old party. Maybe I'll meet somebody else. I'm going to get blackout drunk. I don't know.
I mean, it's like when you're at a funeral for a family member and you have to do the line and everyone's just saying the same thing.
My condolences.
You get numb to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All she's going to hear the whole time, his loss.
Yeah.
His loss. It's his loss. I know.
Mm-hmm. I
know. Thank you. The 9,000th person to say that to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd do it.
I don't know. If you were going to lose all your money, I think I would definitely notify grandma and grandpa that the wedding's off and they probably shouldn't come. But I mean, maybe you do still have close friends come and be like, you know what? We're going to have a big old party. Bring all your pictures with him in it and we're going to burn them.
We're still going to have cake.
There's going to be a huge cake.
We're still going to have mustacholi. It's going to be a great time. You know what I mean? A great cheesy potatoes for everyone. I don't know.
Open bar.
Open bar. All right. Until we run out of Busch Light, we're going to do this thing.
And Franzia.
And for those that can't drink alcohol, we've got plenty of LaCroix. Jake, would you go through with it? If you knew you couldn't get the money back?
No, I understand that you can't get your money back and you might as well make the best of it, but I don't think I would be able to.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I could emotionally push myself past that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you now, I wouldn't. I'm too much of a sissy.
Yeah.
And I just wouldn't want to be around people. Mm-hmm. I want to go home and move my furniture.
I think I would probably be that person on the phone and be like, can you just give me some of it back? I just lost my husband and now I'm going to lose all my money.
What will you give me back?
Right. Give me something.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do to recoup any of the money? It's tough. I don't know, man. A lot of people have had weddings called off. I don't know if they've had it days before. But I mean, it's tough because some people, once that wedding train gets going down the tracks, it can be hard to get off the wedding train. If you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know people. Like I said, I have a friend. They did it for 9 years, and I think they got married because they felt they should. They thought it would fix everything, and they were divorced 6 months later. All that money. It was a great time. I had a great night. I was like, to be honest, I should get the toaster back. I'm being completely honest.
I wonder who got it.
I don't know.
I mean, to me, I would go down the thank you list and I'd be like, all right, this was your friend, so you get to keep that. Or this was your side of the family, you get to keep that. This was mine, I get to keep this.
It was a trucker.
Oh, he was a trucker.
No, who she ended up hooking up
Oh,
with.
10-4, buddy.
Yeah.
Got it.
At the place where she worked. A trucker.
Where'd she work? A truck stop?
I think so.
Oh.
I think so.
Was she a waitress? If so, this is like...
No, I don't think
okay.
she was a waitress, but I don't know for sure. But they dated for 9 years, broke up about 8 times. And I think they just thought, like, this will fix it. It did. To be fair, they both, I think they both occasionally would...
Step out.
Yeah. Yeah, there was, I mean, it was, yeah. Derail the train if you have to, someone says, the wedding train. Listen, I get it, and it sounds easy. And I've been that person, like, it's so easy. But, man, when families are involved and money's involved and your parents booked this and her parents paid for that, I can understand the pressure. We're not talking about something that affects just you now. Family members have spent, and sometimes, up to thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And to go to them and be like, hey, whoops. You know what I mean?
Well, for sure, it's easier for the person who's been cheated on to go say that, because then I think everybody understands. Like, it doesn't matter how much money it costs. You're not marrying Eric.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think I would be that way. I'd be like, we'll pay to have him, leave the country. We'll pay to put him up in an apartment somewhere far, far away from you. Like, I think I would be that parent. And be it would sting a little. Be like, that's a lot of money we just lost. But, and probably the next time around, I would be like, well, so you remember the last time? You're going to help this time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Have you ever told someone not to get married to who they're going to get married to?
not to their face. I mean, I've said it behind their back. Like, they shouldn't do that with my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You ever have a family member tell another family member not to do it?
I don't think so. I mean, in hindsight now, I wish I would have, but no, I'm just kidding.
It could be interesting.
We had to tell my sister that her husband was cheating on her.
Yeah, that's not.
We've had to do that. No,
that's not fun.
I mean, that was a while ago. So
yeah, that's not a fun thing to.
Amy said break. Just so you know.
Thank you, Amy. We'll do that. We'll take a look at sports on Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Guardians got a huge win yesterday over the Kansas City Royals, 7-5. The Guardians' record is now 76-58, and they have a one-game lead over the Royals in the AL Central. The Guardians are off today before starting another series at home at Progressive Field this weekend, tomorrow night, against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ben Lively will be on the mound for the Guardians. In Cleveland Browns news, cornerback Denzel Ward, who was placed on concussion protocol on August 12th after a hit in practice, was at practice yesterday running through some individual drills with other cornerbacks. Ward is hoping to be cleared in time for the Browns' first game of the season against the Cowboys. In Cavs news, they announced yesterday they have signed forward Luke Travers to a two-way contract. Travers, 23, was selected with the 56th overall pick by the Cavs in the 2022 draft. However, he has played professionally in Australia the last 2 years. He has been a member of the Cavaliers Summer League team for the past 3 years. And finally, yesterday, the Akron Rubber Ducks beat Bowie by a score of 4-3. The Ducks are 72-50 on the season. They'll play Bowie again tonight at Canal Park in Akron, 6:35 p.m. as first pitch. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. at 10 o'clock. Dating coach David Wygant or Wygant. You've heard of him.
Weygant.
Just W-Y.
Oh, okay. All right.
He has a list of things that every man needs to know about women. He calls them secrets we need to know. You're a woman. I figure I run them by you. You tell me if this is true.
Alrighty.
All women like surprises.
Not all women, but most, yeah.
All right, but the most.
Yeah.
So, okay, broad brush, but that's good. Okay.
Because we don't expect it at all. Like, it just catches you off guard and it, like, warms your heart.
Yeah. All women have fantasies. And coming up here in a little bit, going to be giving away a pair of tickets to see the Black Crows at MGM Northfield Park Friday, September 27th. Listen for the cue to call. Be caller number 10, 9 o'clock hour. We have more tickets to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic Sunday, September 1st. And for those of you that would like to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, do yourselves a favor. Go over to the live video feed. It's on Facebook or on YouTube. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Click the like button. Put the turtle emoji in the comment section. You'll be good to go. Got some traffic coming in courtesy of DJ Dinger. 77 South, all backed up past Tusk. Hope y'all are safe and have a great day. Thank you, DJ Dinger. So not sure what's happening there, but 77 South, all backed up past Tusk. So keep that in mind as you're heading out to work, heading to school, or you're heading to campus. If you're a Stark Stater or a Kent State Starker. Is that a real one?
Yeah.
All right.
Kent State Starker.
Starker. Maybe you're one of those two heading out there. Just saying. We got a little traffic out there this morning. Thank you, as always, for being a live and local morning show. And you guys see traffic out there, tell us so we can tell everybody else. And feel free to give us as much detail as possible so we can give everybody as much detail as possible.
Also, just to give you a little more insight on that accident traffic update, there is a crash. The road status is listed as open. The location is I-77 southbound and US 62 westbound. So they did say that it is slow-moving traffic in that area, except lane closures on I-77 South, US 62 West, beyond State Route 172, which is the Tusk Street exit, due to a crash.
There you go. There you go. So that's what's coming up here on the show this hour. Right now, it is Miguel and Sure Thing. It's 8:40. It's Q92. So I asked Jake, you were out of the room? I go, Jake, have you ever woken up and seen a demon? He laughed and was like, no, never. I, too, have had dreams before. Many dreams in my life. I've never woke up and thought I saw a demon.
Yeah, me either.
Lauren, you ever see a demon?
No.
That's 0 for 3. Who the hell made this statement?
Where did the article come from?
There's no article.
Oh, it's just a statement.
It just says, if you've ever woken up unable to move and felt like there was someone or something in the room with you, you might have experienced sleep paralysis. This happens, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on. Many people report feeling a presence in a room with them during sleep paralysis, with some even seeing figures that seem real. Studies have shown that a significant percentage of people experience these sensations. This phenomenon has been depicted in various forms of art, literature, sometimes being interpreted as encounters with ghosts or supernatural beings or demons.
Huh.
Who the hell's seen a demon? You ever have sleep paralysis? I have not.
I have not either.
Okay.
Luckily.
No.
I think that would be terrifying.
That would be more scary than a demon to me. If I woke up and I couldn't move,
yeah,
that would be fear. What is happening? Well, I can't move anything.
That would be awful. Because I'd be like, what's wrong with me?
Come on. Has anyone ever seen a demon? Anyone ever wake up and see someone looking over them that wasn't? No.
Oh, I mean, that happens. But it's usually, you used to be like my kids, getting up in the middle of the night to let me know that they didn't feel good. And you'd open your eyes and you'd have a kid right there. And you're like,
son of a bitch. Don't do that. Don't you do that.
Oh, they got the talking to at one point because it scared the crap out of me the once. I'm like, you have to touch me. Like, I want you to take your hand and put it on my arm. You know what I mean? And then say, Mom,
wake me.
Don't stand there until I open my eyes.
Like the girl from the Ring movie.
Like a creepy weirdo.
Yeah, no, I get that. You're afraid to wake your parents. Because I remember when
get in trouble.
When I wanted to stay in my parents' room and it was storming.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would sit there and be like, stare at my dad like, he's going to be mad. He's going to be mad. I'm scared, but he's going to be mad when I wake him up. Someone texted in, my ex. That's not a demon.
I have one, too, on Facebook. Amy said her ex-husband.
Saw demons?
No, I think
her ex-husband.
She saw him.
Text message. I used to wake up and see demons every day. That divorce was the best thing I ever bought. See, I think we're having fun. Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
What?
Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
how it came in. I don't know if that was a bad talk to text. It's 8:44. Time to give away concert tickets. The Black Crowes coming to MGM Northfield Park coming up Friday, September 27th. And we got tickets to that show right now. Just be caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you're going to see the Black Crowes. It's Q92. They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that. I turn my car
Yeah.
on while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
Yeah.
when I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see, like, the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What? What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy
You know,
over
so
here
I look
speaking.
across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple that are in the car wash stall.
How did you know it was a mother?
Because I saw her. She got out of the car.
Does she just look like a mother, or she had a kid?
Totally like a mother.
Okay.
100% like a mother.
Okay.
She was yelling, and I heard things back and forth, but I couldn't. I made out a few F words, but I heard, I really couldn't tell what was happening. So then I watched him peel out of the car wash stall.
Okay.
Peel out. So much so that he went around the corner of the building, lost control of his car, and crashed into the brick wall of the car wash. But then, on top of that, then he backed up and drove off.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think I even in my house went, that was awesome.
I wonder if they ever caught him. He
They
damaged the
did.
car wash.
No, they did.
Okay.
They did. So I had to speak to the police about it.
Oh, you were a witness.
I knew the cops.
Oh, well, there
They were
you
like
go.
friends of mine. So I was like, well.
I did, in fact, see what happened.
I was like, yeah, I don't know if they got cameras over there, but yeah, there's some stuff went down just now.
Yeah.
Clearly you could see the brick is damaged.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nope, I'm leaving.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
89 warm and muggy degrees for your Thursday high. We'll start off with a little fog in the morning and then a partly sunny sky for the rest of the day. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, still warm and muggy, a low of 69. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
some meats and take it over there and grill for her.
I will.
And surprise her. Be like, I got dinner, honey.
Okay. I like that idea.
You could grill some burgers and dogs, put some fries or tots in the oven.
You like
or get some corn
you
on the
love
cob.
cheeseburgers, right?
I do.
Okay, so anybody that knows Jake, like he's obsessed with burgers. Like if you go out to eat with him anytime, like it's gonna be a burger, right?
Right.
Okay. So you should get on and do like a really unusual burger. You know what I mean? Like
I thought about that, but I don't know what to do. So I'm also kind of a basic bitch.
Okay, well, we just did Sunrise Burgers on the Blackstone last weekend. They were so good with the bacon and the hash brown patty and
That'd be good.
an egg, and then a little sriracha, a little heat. It was good.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. So you could do something like that, or you could do like a patty melt. You could do caramelized onions, and no, you don't like that.
I don't know.
I
I'm
can see you doing that
not
one.
an onion fan.
Okay, so no onions. What kind of burger?
Just
could we
grill
have?
the burger.
Yeah.
You don't
I
have,
feel like-
don't
You could be romantic though, and be like, "This is like
make a heart with ketchup.
gourmet.
You'll be fine.
Get a pretzel bun at least."
Right,
I do like pretzel
right, I love
Love
you in
pretzel
mustard.
buns.
You know what I mean? Bring the meat, Jake. LOL. Perverts. Bunch of perverts listen to this radio station. He brings the meat every time. Grill or no grill. Right, buddy?
Right.
Yeah. He's going to have a good time. Mm-hmm. He's going to have a real good time. And it's going to be a fun. You know what? Bring her flowers, too.
Okay.
Flower.
I've never really done that before, except for Valentine's Day, so that'd be a good.
Jacob.
What? You don't randomly. I mean, you should, but I don't.
Probably should.
Listen.
I'm not saying you need to, like, every month bring her flowers, but, like.
We're getting yelled at by our listeners to take a
For
break.
what?
Because you never
We
went.
took our break.
You went to weather and then never went out of it.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
we took our break.
We're okay. Yeah, we technically did take our break.
All our breaks are taken, and that was taken on time.
We've got time. As long as we play one more song, right?
We're going to play two more.
Oh, look at that, guys.
Have you got? Now, listen, I appreciate keeping us on task, but we hit our 44.
We did. You're
We're
right.
good till the top of the hour. Now, damn it, let's not take that power too seriously, you guys. Let's not. You know what I mean?
I know. Now they're abusing it.
Gosh, you guys are crazy this morning. But no, thank you though for at least attempting to keep us on time. But we're good. I'd go for another minute 45
All
if
right,
I wanted.
No. What do you want to talk about? Get her flowers, Jake.
Okay, I'll get her flowers.
Get her like sunflowers.
Sunflowers?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where you acquire sunflowers. The store? They just sell sunflowers?
You live out in Jackson. There's a Meyer. They carry some really cute like sunflower bouquets. Like
There's also a field that just has them. I just go over the hill, run back to the car real fast.
yeah, because it's called stealing.
Like my neighbor has flowers in her house. I could just go take those.
I'm gonna go climb in the neighbor's garden and
Now that I think about it, she has beautiful roses.
tear the heck out of there.
Steal them and everything from her garden. Probably not a good idea.
No.
Someone said make shish kebabs.
Ooh, I love a good shish kebab.
You like shish kebabs, Jake?
I guess so. I just like the meat. I don't like vegetables in them, so
Even
I
if you
guess-
like marinate them in like a sweet teriyaki or something.
I don't think so.
Mm. You guys are so basic.
Just burgers. And you know what? Corn on the cob.
Oh, yes.
And it's in season right now. We just
Yeah.
got some last weekend. It was really good. Really
Burgers, hot dogs, corn on the cob, flowers. Boom.
All right.
It's going to be epic.
Add to cart.
Add to cart.
good. For your
bring-
Walmart pickup.
Wear an apron and a chef's hat.
Okay. I don't have a chef's hat or
It's
an
going to be
apron,
weird
but
if her mom comes out and's like, what are you guys doing?
I think she actually find humor in that, so.
I'd be like, what do you
But would you
think
be
I'm
comfortable
doing?
with her seeing your bare butt?
Oh, no.
No,
Not-
I'm against the
Okay.
bare butt. I'm for just shirtless in the apron. I don't want his bare ass should not be out on Labor Day. Just the shorts, because the shorts with the apron and the chef's hat, it's funny, but it also establishes dominance.
I suppose. Amy said, don't forget the Uno cards.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on now. All right, Jake, we'll see how this goes. I expect pictures and a report
Okay.
when we
Will
come
do.
back on Tuesday. It's Taylor Swift, Cruel Summer. It's Q92. If heaven's really just space, and we all go to like, you know what I mean? Because some people think we were sent here from another planet, another universe.
Yeah, but I've never been like I came from outer space.
No, because that's not as glamorous as saying I was sent here by the Lord, whichever God you pray to. It's fine.
Right.
You know, I would think about stuff like, what if we really are? What if this is a simulation?
I don't know. I've never really
What
thought
if
about
we
it
are
like that before.
Sims?
I don't think it's that.
Is it that much crazier to think that than think that a man made us
What do you think this
from
is
the
like?
clouds?
So, in essence, you think this is like a much bigger version of the Truman Show?
Vastly, yeah. I don't know. These things I don't know. I can't. The problem is none of us can really answer any of these questions until we die.
Right.
Like there's no one can come back to give us the answers. Like, yeah, no, it's this, or no, it's just this.
But there have been all those people that have had near-death experiences that say they see the Lord. You don't believe them?
They say that.
You don't believe them?
I'd like to speak personally to someone who's like, yeah, I saw this. You know what I mean? This is what I saw.
Yeah.
It's clouds. Everyone gets wings. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's groovy.
And Christian, that buffet doesn't exist.
My heaven, that would be my heaven. Just an endless buffet of all the foods I like. I don't know. It's just I think about weird things like that.
Yeah.
Where do we really come from?
Well, because
how did humans really
I do doubt the
begin
buffet.
to exist on this earth?
I know.
These are wormholes I go down.
I know.
Or rabbit holes, not wormholes, but wormholes in
Well,
space.
it's because you're thinking about space.
Yeah. I mean, how did this planet begin creating life and living things?
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
You know how this world began.
We know what we were told. None of us were here.
But life has to come from something.
Yeah, yeah. You need carbon. You need for us, for life, for oxygen. You need oxygen. But how did it start? Did it really start with two people and an apple?
I mean,
Do you believe that?
I do.
Two people just showed up?
No, I believe that God made man and God made woman.
Just made one.
Yeah, and he put them together so that they would populate the earth.
Then wouldn't there be a little bit of...
What do you believe in dinosaurs?
Oh, yeah, I believe in dinosaurs.
You believe that we evolved though, like in evolution?
I don't know.
Because again, life has to come from life.
I don't
So
know
how did
the
that
dinosaurs
first
got.
life form happen?
These are great questions.
I know, it's deep.
Great questions. I
Deep.
don't know. We weren't the only thing that were created. I'm saying, is there a chance maybe we were placed here?
My God, yeah.
But maybe what we think is God is actually people from other universe.
An alien? Are you trying to tell me a spaceship buzzed by and they're like,
I don't know.
this looks like a good spot. Beam them down.
I don't know what I believe either, Christian. LOL. But, ... who made God? How did he get there?
Well, God's a spirit. God's a spirit.
We're told. I talked about this for a little bit ago. Lauren, not a fan of this. I understand. What do these scientists really know? What do these people in these rooms really know?
Yeah.
But according to metrics or whatever you want to do, again, Zeus, the dating site that I used back in the day, they found out things that will get you more responses when reaching out to women on this dating app. Listen to this. messaging and complimenting a girl on her glasses, 39% more responses than normal. Complimenting her eyes, 11% more responses. And 13% if you compliment her tattoo. But glasses, your chances go up 39% that she writes back to you.
How in God's name would you come up with percentages like this? What did you
I don't know.
put out a national call? If you've got glasses and eyes,
You look at the, I guess.
and you online date,
I
we
ass-
want to talk to you.
I assume that they can look at everything that gets a response. I imagine they can see everything that goes on in the world of Zeusk, I'm sorry. And that they see complimenting with glasses gets more responses. Maybe there's some, I don't know.
Why are they reading people's messages?
Because it's the internet. Everyone does it.
No, they should not be reading those. And Zeus, like if it's private messaging and you're getting a compliment,
I don't know.
the only time that Zeus should be reading through those is with the FBI if there's a problem.
Please,
okay?
we're on Facebook. If you say steak, Longhorn shows up in your news feed 2 seconds later. You don't. I mean, if Facebook's allowed, I'm pretty sure Zeus is. And it even says, "Don't be afraid to be a little flirty." Listen to these words that will get you more responses. Man, I'm trying to help. 66% more responses by using the word adorable.
Here we go again.
42%, the word trouble. Oh, you're trouble. Girls like that. Ooh, stop
I know
it,
they always
Darren.
giggle if you say, because you've got
Stop
this line.
it, Darren. Enter.
Yeah, if people are like Canton, you're like, oh, you're trouble, and they do
Canton.
laugh. They
Yeah.
always laugh.
Well, if a girl says Canton, she'll key your car. 26% more responses if you use the word crush. I've got a little crush on you.
That's better than adorable.
You think?
Yeah.
66%. Yeah.
This it goes back to our conversation last week about the difference between the terms hot and cute. Okay, adorable is something that I would say like to describe pictures of my children when they were little,
I got you.
when they
I
had
got
their
you.
Easter best on.
Everyone loves their Easter best. In the first movie you were watching with your family, growing your parents, where there was maybe something
Got awkward.
a little awkward. Someone said Top Gun. Yeah, the Take My Breath Away scene.
Oh yeah, but
Now, it was all shadows, but yeah,
that
but
was hot though.
if you're a kid.
True,
watch
if
that
you're a
with your
kid and you don't really, I mean, they didn't show anything.
Yeah. But, I mean, they definitely showed,
I mean, it was a hot scene for sure, but
they definitely showed some shadow kissing. Well, you saw like the tongues going in the
Yeah.
mouths, but it was like shadows. You couldn't actually see
it was silhouettes.
you couldn't see any boobies or anything.
No.
But I mean that was that song. That was you know what I mean? You guys remember it just from hearing this.
Yep.
Maverick, you bad boy.
So good.
We were watching Freddy versus Jason. Was there nudity in that movie?
I don't know, because I didn't like Freddy Krueger. I don't like any scary guys. Sorry.
I was scared of him, but then he became more like a comedy guy.
I was like, one.
You just saw these
Freddy's
one-liners.
coming for
Yeah,
you. Oh,
that
no.
part was scary.
Yeah.
The kids, that song was
And then I was
messed
like,
up.
bye.
Yeah.
Out.
3, 4, better lock your door.
Yeah. 5, 6.
What
was
was
that?
Crucifix.
Yes.
7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again.
Yep.
Oh! Ghost and Pretty Woman. I was in middle school and wanted to be invisible during some scenes in that movie. Should not have watched them
Yeah.
with my parents. They show boobies in Ghost?
I don't think that
I
they
know
show
the scene
boobies,
with the
but it
clay.
definitely is a little like.
Yeah. I don't remember a booby scene in Pretty Woman either.
I don't remember that either.
Howard Stern's Private Parts movie, that got awkward pretty fast. Yeah,
I'm
there's
sure.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon 1 and 2. I was 10 years old. We were watching them together with my sister, 12, mom, and her new boyfriend, and there was a sex scene in it. Ugh. Mom's new boyfriend, too? That's not fun.
Yeah, that's odd.
That's not good at all. My mom took me to see Titanic in theaters. I was 11.
Yeah, I could see that. The whole drama.
Paint me like one of your girls, Jack.
Yeah.
So I can drown you later. Jake, do you remember a craziest day at one of your jobs? Like it was just like, oh, what you went home almost like, what was that?
I can't top yours, but when I was working at McDonald's, I got an ice cream cone thrown at me.
Are you serious?
But was it someone like a customer
Yeah.
or like a coworker?
No, it was a customer.
What were they mad about?
They ordered an ice cream cone and like a large fry with no salt. So we had to make the fries fresh, like
my God,
as you do.
Was it my mom?
And then I gave her no. I can tell you it was not.
My mom always ordered.
Yeah, you have a crazy day. Today's hit music. It is Q92. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of the Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio, streaming at our website, Q92radio.com. And, of course, you can watch us live on Q92's Facebook and YouTube pages. Thank you so much for being part of the show today and being with us and having us on. We appreciate any way you're checking us out. Thank you very much. Coming up this hour, we got two more things to hook you guys up with. We got one more pair of tickets this morning to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic going on this Sunday at 4 o'clock. Virginia State taking on Benedict College. We got that for you when you hear the cue to call. Be caller number 10, and we will hook you up. And also, anybody that goes over to the live video feed that's on our Facebook and YouTube page, clicks the like button, and in the comments section puts the turtle emoji, you'll be entered for a chance to win 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Lauren's going to randomly pick one of you and give that away at the end of the show. So we got that going on for you. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. And our text line, 330-269-9292 as our heat wave continues.
Yeah, I mean,
hot. Very hot.
I like literally walked to the mailbox and I was like, this is awful.
It is pretty impressive.
And like we haven't hit the pool or anything because we've just had a really busy week. Like everybody's had somewhere to be or somewhere to go, and it continues tonight. We have a meeting at the school.
Yeah. No, I got it. Another text. We've been talking about this traffic 77 South. There is a car flipped over at exit 105. Everyone's to get in the left lane.
Shift to the left, people.
77 South. If you're already backed up in it and you're in the right lane, at some point you're going to have to get in the left lane. If you're sitting there and you're like, man, am I in the right lane to be in? It's always a gamble. If you're in the right lane, you're not. Don't be that guy.
Slide to the left.
I mean, people on the left, try to be courteous if you can.
Let people over. They may have just realized.
Unless they're being the a-hole.
Yeah, listen, that guy, I see you right now. If you think for 1 second you can go up that shoulder and blow up all those people and then cut over, if I'm in line, it ain't happening.
Yeah, just, But if you can, let somebody over if they just honestly didn't realize and got cut up. But you can tell the difference.
You know what? A semi-truck actually helped us out, locked somebody out that was doing that when we were headed down on vacation a couple of years ago. Like, he literally put his tractor trailer sideways. So the guy couldn't use the shoulder.
Fantastic.
It was awesome.
I do love seeing when people do that.
Like, we had some people around us, like, honking at the semi guy when we were waving.
He's
like,
I
got you.
I'll tell you what. I follow on TikTok. I've gone down this rabbit hole or whatever. The algorithm hooked me up. And dash cams of semi drivers. Mm. The amount of us cars and SUVs that cut off semis.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Like, it is, you until you see it for yourself. It is insane how people drive around in front of and cut off and semis sometimes.
I've always been afraid to pass the semi. I mean, I do it, but the whole time I'm doing it, I'm like speeding, like pedal to the floor, get around it, and then slow back down.
I just think it's incredible that anybody probably in their 50s, 40s, 30s, when they're behind a semi that has logs on it, you have instant anxiety.
Final Destination, for sure.
That movie gave people anxiety years later in their life. Like, you're still behind when you're like...
The logging trucks, yeah.
Like, oh, no.
That could come off and I'm done.
I know what happens. I've done that. I've driven by semis and I thought, man, if that were to come loose right now, like the ones with the cars on them.
We'd be toast. Oh, me too, yeah.
Like, oh, God, that Fiesta's going to land right on my hood.
This is how it ends.
This is it for me. Taken out by an F-150 that wasn't even driving. Just sitting on the top and flop home.
Yeah.
I do think about that sometimes. I think about a lot of weird stuff.
Oh, you have no... If you could even get a glimpse into this brain, you would be like, oh, my God.
I'm good for a...
She's absolutely crazy.
But I share it with you guys. I like to think I share my crazy thoughts with you guys off air.
I do. Well, I share some,
like, what
too.
if? I always give you guys what ifs.
Oh, my Lord, you guys.
What if you walked down the hall and you saw this?
The scenarios you have made up here...
Because what if? It's interesting. It's fun to play
Sorry,
what if.
choked on my own spit. No, you do it all the time. But they're like such ridiculous, like never going to happen stories. And then we, as sitting here with you and hearing this, I sit there and go, but what if it did?
Right.
And then I start thinking about it. So thank you.
That's what it's all about right there. Chapel Roan, this girl is taking over the world right now. This is her song, Good Luck, Babe. It's 9/11. It's Q92's morning show. Good morning, everybody. Talking about work shift. Both our parents or our dads at one time were working midnight shift. They liked it. Jake was telling us about his shift at a McDonald's before his radio days when we got to thinking, like, what is, and Lauren suggested, does anyone even work till 5 anymore? Are those days kind of over? And we asked you guys to text in or call in with whatever you do. What is your shift? What is your shift? And the ones we read before at the end of the last hour seemed to be 8 to 5 was kind of the main one we heard.
Yeah, but we got a bunch more, and I think maybe these might could throw that off.
Let's go back and see what we have here. If you want to text in, if you're just joining us, just curious what you do, your occupation, just your occupation, your shift. More about your shift. What are you working? I'm a business office manager at a nursing home, 7 to 3:30. Love getting off that early. Good shift.
Yeah.
5:30 to 1, Blue Steel guy, but I have my afternoons free.
I love it.
There you go. That's pretty much my shift.
Yeah.
Someone that said 8 to 5 gets a 1 hour lunch. They can leave. Come back.
For their lunch?
Yeah. 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. Done before 5.
Mm-hmm.
8 to 5, Monday through Friday. An accountant, payable, administrator. Accounts, I'm sorry. 8:45 to 5:15. Fridays 8:45 to 6:15. No, 8:45, 5. That's a weird one. 8:45 to 5:15. Like, they get mad if you leave it like 5:10. You know what I mean? We have a weird one like 5:15.
Why is that the first thing that you...
That's such an odd 5:15. Whose shift ends at like 15?
Whoever that was, if you're still listening, can you let us know if they get upset if you leave 5 minutes early?
Like, hey, it's only 5:11, a-hole. Get back here.
Sometimes they get in trouble for staying after their time. If they're supposed to be out by 5:15, they want you out at 5:15. They don't want to pay you overtime.
I'm on my way to PTC and Alliance. 8 to 5 hour lunch Monday through Friday. No weekends, no holiday. 8 to 5. Pretty standard. Home health nurse, 6:45 till around noon.
Nice.
Okay. That's not too bad. Shipping girl here, 6 to 2:30. All right, 6 is early.
Yeah.
But you're out at 2:30.
Correct.
That's pretty cool. You're home in time. If it was still on, you could watch Judge Judy. 8:30 to 5. Half hour unpaid lunch.
Is that what you do? Do you go home and watch Judge Judy?
When I lived in, now I can't. When I was when it was just me living in Alliance, you know what, I'd go home and watch a lot? Kelly Clarkson show.
I like her show.
I would enjoy her show.
Yeah.
Kelly Oki always impressed me.
She just did Jelly Rolls song.
It's just fun to watch
great.
her do everyone's song better than they do it.
Yeah, and she did Benson Boone. beautiful things. It was gorgeous.
She did Blaze of Glory by Bon Jovi, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
She can sing anything. It's true.
6 a.m. to 6 p.m. STNA. Now, hopefully you're like a 4 on 3 off or 3 on 4 off. I work 8 to 4. County job, 8 to 4. I work 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Friday. Means I have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. I think it's amazing. 7 to 5, long shift. But you got every Monday off.
That's not too bad.
You take that?
Yeah.
Have every Monday, a 3-day weekend every week?
That'd be great.
Drive sheets of cardboard, which they make into boxes for your favorite Hershey candy. Work usually 3:30 a.m. to 1 to 2. All right.
Okay.
All right. My shift's 7:15 to 5:30ish. My wife is in education. She works 70-plus hours a week. Let me see. 5 in the afternoon till we are done, which could be 3, 4, 5 in the morning, but Fridays is 4, 7, or 8. How do you do that so that's just random.
Very random.
That's way too random. 12 to 10:30 p.m. Medical laboratory scientist at a hospital. Weekday and rotating weekend work. Noon to 10:30?
That kind of seems like it's your entire day.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah. Is that fun for you as a scientist? Do you do the science, and if that's too much?
Do you get a lot of time off? Or?
Good Lord. I mean, listen, who doesn't love a Bunsen burner? But my God, Today's hit music Q92. I got some random questions to ask people right now out of nowhere from our prep site. How often should a woman dress sexy for her man?
How long have they been married?
Literally, that's all the question is. There's no like
20 plus years, once a year.
there's no like they didn't do a survey. There's no like data. Just how often? Are you talking about like I'm talking to somebody. I'm like, do you mean like to go out, or you mean like
in the bedroom?
Home?
Right.
Listen, I am a typical perverted man, but I don't feel that should be a daily.
It doesn't stay on for but a minute.
I feel like that's an occasional.
Yeah.
You know
now
what I mean?
I get getting all dolled up and going out on a date.
But don't get me wrong.
I think that's good.
When you come home and your woman is like that, and you had no clue it was coming, it's a very fun thing to
Because see, Tony usually sees me when my makeup's mostly rubbed off, when I didn't put that much on all to begin with, because it was really early in the morning. Like, yeah.
Have you ever, for him, like, he got home, like, been ready to and dressed up in an outfit? Not like I'm not saying like you were Scooby-Doo, but you know what I mean? Like,
let's go to dinner?
No, like
not since we've
like
had
you
children.
Surprised him.
Because that would be weird. They'd be like, Mommy, what's going on?
Of course, I meant like maybe the kids were out. It was just you and him.
My kids are never out. No, I'm just kidding. They're always with us.
All right.
No, I mean, maybe like before children.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the newlywed phase.
Like, he had no idea. You came home
first
from work.
couple, we were, it was just us for the first like 2.5 years.
Yeah, there you go. Jake, you ever gone to Stars and all out of nowhere?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe once when we were on vacation.
I feel like once the kids are old enough and they're around, you're like, you can't do that because like in your situation, her mom was there. Like, what if her mom came in instead of you? That'd be awkward. I feel like that's the dirty texting.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That can be fun.
Tony and I used to work at the same place, and we would be in some of the same meetings, and I would send really like, I would send text messages just to watch his face.
That's funny. I'm naked under my clothes. Send. Man. And then, should a woman ask her man before she changes the color of her hair?
So, no.
I get asked that by Jamie.
I did change my hair color about a week before our wedding, and Tony was furious. He was like, you don't even look like you. To be fair, he wasn't wrong. I went to like pretty dark brown.
Before your wedding?
Yeah. And I was like this or lighter before.
No, like, hey, I'm thinking about.
Nope.
Just boom.
He was like, what did you do?
You ruined everything.
I think like when you're in like, I think women have a tendency to mess with those kinds of things, like when they're going through something. And I think I was going through like the whole, my God, I'm getting married. I'm moving out. My dad had died a year before and he wasn't going to be there for the wedding. So it was just going to be an all around, like it had been an emotional year.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to change. Dye my hair. Because every woman has a tendency to do that. And then he was like, what? I love you. It looked okay. But he was like, that's not you. Anybody that knows you knows that's not you. And I'm like, I know.
Yep.
So yeah, regrets.
So you do think you should ask your guy before?
I do think you should at least give him a heads up. Because I remember how shocked he was when...
Yeah, I mean, listen, if I came home and Jamie all of a sudden had like white hair or like truly blonde hair, I'd be like, what in the blue hell?
Exactly.
It was a drastic change. She's brown. She likes to go like a little on the red side. Sometimes she's even dabbled in some almost purple.
Okay.
Not like purple.
No, I know.
Yeah. But I think it looks great on her. She just did her hair, I think last weekend she did it. And I probably didn't notice it as quick as I should have.
Guys never do. When I go get my hair cut or like I just get it touched up, like the highlights and stuff, Tony's like, what'd you have done? All that money, what would you have done? I'm like, listen, dude.
I'm not going to say that. I know better than to say that.
Like, I want to show you.
It is pretty crazy how much how a hair appointment is for women. It is pretty impressive.
It's lengthy too. I just want to show you though, like just so you're aware.
Text someone said, I don't ask my man for permission. I ask for suggestions.
That's how dark my hair went.
Yeah, that's dark. That's dark hair.
Jake.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Some dark ass hair right there. Yeah. Yes, it is.
So I get it. I get why he was like, wait, what? Like, I mean, it's dark. I'll give him that. And then to boot, he just, oh gosh, my hair had been almost blonde at the rehearsal dinner.
And you went to that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it all worked out in the end, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, he stayed. I dyed my hair back about, 2 months after the honeymoon.
You're good to go.
Yeah.
You were good to go. Yeah, I thought those were funny, those little questions. I don't know if you should ask your man for permission.
No, not permission per
But-
se, but I think it's kind to be like, hey, just so you know, I'm
thinking about making a change.
and it's going to be kind of drastic. Like, I think setting the table, probably. Because then we as women get all upset when you act like shocked. We're like, oh, you don't like it? Like, we act offended. I don't.
Remember the 90s when us guys started frosting our tips and getting like blonde tops with brown
Yes.
dark hair. Remember those days?
I do.
Those were good times.
Mm-hmm.
I did the highlights on the hair when I was a kid.
Why does that not surprise me?
I had the real light brown, almost blonde, and then the darker brown sides and back.
Mm-hmm. That was my hair at the rehearsal dinner, just so you know.
That was a big change.
Yeah.
Big change.
It was like blonde.
Big
change.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, there's still 2 astronauts stuck at the space station.
Yeah, and just a reminder that SpaceX just grounded all flights, including the manned ones that are supposed to be going back to space. The one, to get the 2 astronauts that are still stuck in space. Hopefully that gets
I want to remind you guys to go about your
lifted.
day. There's 2 people that went up to space thinking they're going to be there for 10 days in June.
And they're still there.
They're scheduled to come home in February. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Spence and Boone, slow it down. Q92. The old feed of the Book of Faces. A break for turtles picture.
Yeah.
It says break for turtles. If you see a turtle on the road, slow down, pull over to the side of the road, and when it's safe, help them across in the same direction they were going. Use both of your hands to hold them at the sides near the end of their shells and lift them up to move. Always keep your hands away from their faces. Never pick them up by the tail. You can damage their vertebrae. Save a turtle, be conscious of wildlife, and slow down. Now, I have driven for many years in life. I have come across possums, raccoons, deer, dogs, cats. I even think one time I saw a bobcat, possibly a little bear.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever geese, ducks. I have never in my life come across a turtle crossing the street.
I have, and just recently.
A turtle?
Mm-hmm. Like a couple weeks ago.
What road was this?
It was the road leading up to our house.
Are you sure it was a turtle?
Oh, we're positive. We waited until he got across the road. Like I stayed there so no cars would come and hit it.
Jake, have you ever seen
I think I talked about this.
She did. I have not. My brother this weekend saw 2 turtles.
I think Nicolina saved one this weekend too.
A turtle?
Yeah.
In the road?
Mm-hmm. It's a thing.
Never in my life have I witnessed this.
But do you
I've
know
been
what?
alive for many years. I'm an old man.
Are you going to tell them what you said off air though?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I would think, now listen, there's probably a limit, but I would think a turtle could take a hit.
I said, what do you think that their shells are made out of?
I don't know.
Shatter
It's
them
pretty,
like a chip.
it's pretty. You ever knock on a turtle shell?
I get
Pretty
that.
solid.
A little knock is different than a vehicle that weighs.
Okay, a semi truck, no, it's probably going to be dead.
I don't care if it's a Prius. It's going to kill it.
No, I would think a Honda
Geo
Accord.
Metro.
I would think a Honda
would kill
Accord
it.
would not kill it.
Yes, it would.
Yes,
it would.
I don't know. I don't know.
150%.
I was at the Akron Zoo and they have this turtle that's like 100 and some years old, almost 200. That shell ain't cracking. That ain't cracking. Not for a Chevy Cobalt.
Okay, but why would anyone want to run over a turtle?
I'm not saying you
out?
want to, but I'm just saying, I didn't realize this was an issue with turtles.
Yes, of course it is.
I've never seen one on the road in my life.
They've got to travel too.
And B, I do believe that at some level they could take a car. Not again.
No.
Can they take a tank? No.
Maybe like a little Tykes car or something.
No.
Yes. Christian, if you
we're
stepped on a turtle, you would break its shell.
First of all, no one would ever step on a turtle. That's like the cruelest
Someone
thing.
might run one over.
If they saw it in time and they just, I think they'd be okay.
I don't think so. I think they'd be flat as a pancake and it'd be awful. Speaking
No.
of, yes. Do you want to know what happened this weekend?
With a turtle?
A frog.
Well, now a frog's going to die if you run it over.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So Saturday night, we hung out. We were doing our whole Memorial Day celebrations, whatever. My daughter got bit. My daughter is allergic to mosquito bites. So the minute she gets one, she like swells and she gets that red ring around it that kind of swells too.
Okay.
So we had to go home and get her medicine to put on it.
Fair enough.
When we got home, my son ran home with us too because he wanted to grab a couple things from the house. When we got home, there was a toad. My son saw it and it was a big toad. And so all I did was I walked into the garage and I grabbed a shovel and all I did was like bang it a little bit behind him and he was like, boop, boop, boop. And I got him to hop into the grass. So I'm like, you're in the clear, dude. Stay out of the driveway. It's dangerous. So anyhow, we come home like an hour and a half later for the night. And my husband let us all out of the car before he pulled the car into the garage. And my son and my daughter and myself were standing there. And all of a sudden we hear this.
Your husband ran over the frog that you saved? Oh.
He sure did. And then the saddest part was there was another smaller one that was like standing there, like staring, like, I swear it had that look on his face, like, what did you do to Thomas? Like, you know.
Carl? Carl, you all right? Us right here on today's Hit Music Q92. It's 9:42. Hey, we got tickets to the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic going on Sunday, 4 o'clock, Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Virginia State taking on Benedict College. Want to go? Just give us a call right now and be caller number 10. 330-450-9292. If you are caller number 10, you are going to the game. Caller 10, good luck. It's Coldplay. Viva la vida on Q. I was telling a story. I was trying to tell a story last segment, but we realized there's our station plays in the lobby when you come into our building. So you're picking up a prize or you're dropping off a package or whatever. It plays in our lobby, and then it came to our attention at the 11th hour of the story that that there was a young girl,
yes,
walking around our lobby, which was a little weird, but
we figured it out. She's totally fine.
Yeah, there's an interview going on at our sister station right now.
Yep, she's here with that guest.
Must be there with that guest. So what we did was we turned off the audio of the station in the lobby.
Yeah, Jake knew how to turn down that speaker, so he went and shut it off. So
that only you in the radio land, or streaming at Q92radio.com, or if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, all of you.
And if you have young children in the car, now's your chance.
Again, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm not going to say anything.
We did what we could over here.
But anyway, if you're just joining us, and I'm very sorry because I thought this story would be over by now, but circumstances,
yes,
life,
being responsible.
Yeah, being responsible. We're going to talk about things when you're getting older. You notice some things you don't notice. I was talking about how Jamie likes the little bit of the
scruff,
but doesn't mind the gray. I do.
I don't know why you hate it so much. I like Tony's salt and pepper. We
were having a conversation about it, and then she said something to me that I didn't know, and that it stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
It stuck with me. And again, trying to be as politically correct as I can here, or just not gross. And she says to me, and she looks at me, with love in her eyes and love in her heart. She goes, "Well, you got grays on your balls."
Ew!
I said, "Excuse me? I have what? I did not know this. Apparently, some of my pubic area follicles have begun to gray."
Do they make just for men for that?
I don't know. Just for balls? I don't know.
I mean, that's got to be more sensitive.
She tells
skin.
me this, and in my head, no! I was a little angry.
How dare you?
But I didn't know that happened. I'm too young for that.
Do you not?
No.
Trim the hedges?
A little bit.
Not enough.
Probably not. Probably not.
They have that tool called the lawnmower. I hear it all the time when I listen to the
it doesn't cut.
Armchair expert.
There is no way that doesn't cut you. There is no way. They're like, no, it doesn't cut anybody. You're telling me those little razors going back and forth electrically, nothing can cut you? I don't buy it.
I think maybe you just make it taut. Like,
I don't know. I just thinking,
I don't have a pair.
Is this something all men go through? Is this something that every man must face?
I am sure the answer is yes.
I've never heard it talked about by any man.
Well, I mean, where do you expect that kind of conversation to occur?
I don't know. A bathhouse?
Are you going to many bathhouses these
Tijuana?
days?
I don't know. I don't know, but that to me bothers me.
I mean, what do you think? What's your closest friend's name? Oh, okay, let's just say Ryan. Let's just say Ryan comes over and you guys are gaming one night and you'd be like, hey.
Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Eric.
Eric, where are we calling from?
Salem.
All right, Eric, congratulations. You're call number 10. You're the winner.
Oh, great. That's excellent.
Yes, congrats, Eric. You've got plans on Sunday. You're going to be at the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic. This is between the two HBCU teams playing right here in Canton, Ohio at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium on Labor Day weekend. Tell everybody your favorite station making you a winner.
Q92.
Congratulations. And hey, it's your last chance. Get over to Facebook or YouTube if you would like to have a shot at this African Safari Wildlife Park Pass. We're going to give it away in just a few minutes. All you got to do is like the live stream where you see Jake, Christian, and I live on video over on Facebook and YouTube. And then drop a turtle emoji because why not? Turtles are cute. You probably get to see one at African Safari Wildlife Park. Go do it right now. We're moments away.
Congratulations.
All right, so this one's interesting, I've got to say. I've been dating my girlfriend for 2 years. We've been living together for 6 months. She moved into my home. Lately, she's become convinced that our house is haunted. She said that she's hearing strange noises, feeling cold spots, etc. Feels like there is a spirit causing it. To address this, she wants to perform a cleansing ritual with sage and all of her crystals to banish the spirit. But then she went a step further and got an estimate for someone to come in to see if there's any supernatural activity. They want to charge us $215 to do it. I want to support her, but I'm not paying that kind of money to have someone come into the house I've lived in for 5 years and never had an issue with. Advice? How do I handle this without upsetting her? I want her to be comfortable here.
I need an exorcism from your girlfriend. I didn't know you could get an estimate for a seance. I know you can get one for your roof. I didn't know you could be like an estimate from someone to come in with sage and you want to grab your crystals.
Apparently.
By the way, that's a red flag. Crystals, by the way. If your person's really into crystals.
Not necessarily.
May not be red. Light pink.
Yellow.
Yellow flag.
Yellow
flag. Maybe a yellow. Maybe not red, but I'm it's definitely going to make me go, oh. Okay. Crystal.
We know somebody that's really into it, and it's not weird.
Not daughter loves crystals.
Okay.
Loves a ton of them. Crystals and slime.
What is it with the slime?
Explain it to someone.
I know.
So, no, I know all about crystals. We got a ton in our house. A ton of crystals in the house. She orders them. They show up. She looks at them like it's Christmas.
Maybe that's why you don't have supernatural spirits in your home. You can thank the not daughter when you get home for that
I had her
one.
convinced our house was haunted. I told you that.
Yeah.
But she thought it was she thought our ghost name was Hanford Dixon. She didn't know that was a Cleveland Browns player.
Oh my Lord.
Who's still around. Well, I tell her about Dick Butkus. So I'm just saying I would I'm not paying. I mean, I would tell her, listen, if that makes you feel better, I love you, dear. Whatever you need.
I'd be like, sage away, honey.
I am gonna put I am gonna hard
no on
the paying $250 for a lady to come to our house. There's no need for that.
It's only $250.
So I mean, if you want to pay for that out of your money, that's fine.
Right.
I don't feel like our money should go.
Like, I don't want you to feel bad, but
until one of us is physically attacked by a ghost, until books are flying across the room, you know what I mean? Until doors are opening and closing,
right?
Then we don't even need an estimate. I'll just pay,
or we'll move.
Yeah, but if you feel a cold spot, whenever you're near one of the vents, I mean, I'm not gonna.
It's called AC.
Yeah, it's called your air conditioning. Right here on today's hit music, Q92. That's going to about do it for us. But before we get out of here, we told you guys to go over to the live video feed, click the like button, put the turtle emoji in the comment section of the live video feed on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
If you did, one of you is going to be selected and win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. So, Lauren, it's time. Who are we randomly hooking up with a prize just for checking in with the video?
Today it is Jalen Diaz.
Congratulations, Jalen. You'll be going to the African Safari Wildlife Park VIP style with the car pass. You'll be going, what?
It looks like she's got a bunch of kids. I think they're going to really enjoy this. Look at that. When it comes up on the screen, you can see the profile picture. Stop. It just looks like a really cute family. They're going to have a good time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got enough. If you had too many, someone's got to stay home. That wouldn't have been, I would have been like,
I would have figured
and then
it
we'd
out.
see which kid they love the least.
I would have talked to him through how to hide a kid. No, I'm just kidding.
Stuff went in the trunk.
No.
So there you go. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Have a great day, everybody. Again, Nick's on vacation. Kelly will be here this afternoon at 2 as usual. Ryan will be here at night. You guys enjoy. Have a great day. Thank you so much for listening today, whether it was on the radio, whether you streamed us at our website, Q92radio.com, or if you were watching on Facebook and YouTube. We appreciate you checking out the show any way you did. Jake, what do you got for the good people?
Love you. Bye.
You heard them. Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, Die With a Smile on Q92.